Hello, everyone, and welcome to Midgardi RPG. This is Madness, our Dungeon of the Mad Mage campaign. I am Hikaru, and I am the DM, and these are my players.
Hi, I'm Garnbreak1. I play Relmevic Shavara, a human Celestial Pact Warlock. I can't hit anything. Theo?
Hi, I'm Zayo. I play Elrune Zinashe. She is a drow inquisitive rogue, and she has a ridiculous perception that makes Karu cry.
It's true.
Hey, I'm Kai. I'm playing Omitra Katari, the Hexblade Warlock Draconic Sorcerer. I don't have a perception that makes Karu cry, but I do damage that makes Karu sigh.
True enough. Hi, I'm Sho. I'm playing Tethran Astar, the College of Masked Bard, who is also a winged tiefling. And I try to avoid making Karu cry, except when she's trying not to laugh.
I like how you said also a winged tiefling, as if someone else in the party was
No,
also a tiefling.
I think he just meant, he's also a winged tiefling as part of his,
Correct.
Oh yeah,
things
it's
he
still funnier
is.
my way.
It's
Yeah,
true.
well.
Okay. So, last we left off, you guys had completed a quest in Skullport, managed to return to sanity one of the 13 flame skulls that used to rule, and the flame skull said that he would do likewise for his companions, and then Xanathar would rue the day they decided to take over the city. Delighted with this turn of events, you guys found the quickest way out of Skullport via teleportation circle up to the surface, and made your way back to Waterdeep. Between sessions, or more likely this morning, we went through all the shopping part
I don't know what you're talking about.
of downtime activities, including a couple of downtime activities that were just a roll or two. Tethran had some investigation, did some research for the dungeon itself, finding out what secrets he could find about the dungeon. He managed to obtain 2 pieces of new information for the party. Omitra tried as well to imitate his whole researching thing, found out it was harder than it appeared, and spent a lot of time being told that they did not like having sorcerers in their libraries, and didn't really find out much about what he was investigating.
This is sorcerer discrimination. I mean, they're probably right, but still.
You don't have to study for your magic. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Realmovic, on the other hand, decided to go look up what churches were in the area, and ended up spending a week of making sermons
Just
for
helping out and being a good boy,
Volunteering.
Volunteering, yeah.
helping out in the Church of Lathander. I think we chose the Monastery of the Sun as the location you were working at, and managed to garner some favor there.
And nobody tried to kill me.
From Lysander or from the people at the temples?
From the Church of Lathander, not Lathander himself.
Just checking.
I gave him a couple of ideas of what he could do with that, and I'm not sure if you made a decision, or
I did.
You're keeping it.
I'm keeping it, yes.
Okay, all right. You're just gonna have that.
Yep.
In your pocket. Okay.
Yep.
And so that was most of the downtime activities. Elrond, you were probably given your you have probably had some guild stuff to work on, mostly
Mhm.
paperwork.
So much paperwork.
Look, you've been down there for like 2 weeks. You have a lot to report, and they drill
Only
you
2
on a
weeks?
lot.
It feels like longer.
It does, but I don't think it's even 2 weeks.
I don't think so either.
I also have 2 completed levels map-wise.
Yep. So yeah, there was that, and the other thing you did was introduce Omitra to your mentor
Mm-hmm.
as a recruit. Now, as part of your backstory, you had said that Elrune was a recruiter for the Zentarum.
Yes, basically before she was an adult, she was used as a recruiter, especially finding kids, because hey, if a kid shows skills on their own, bring them in and teach them better.
Basically.
I mean, Bavi was that kind.
Yep.
Elrune's the one who
Showed
was recruiting him.
skills?
Yes, actually.
He's got skills.
Actually.
I know, it was so surprising. I didn't expect that one.
He's
No.
actually a wild magic sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
So you take Omitra to Tashlin,
Mm-hmm.
who is a human, which I noticed today. So that means you probably recruited her yourself at some point.
We're not thinking about that.
Mhm.
She is a very polished, noble-looking female who wears the trappings of the captain of the city guard, which Omitra would recognize as such because they're all over the place. She listens to everything you've told her before and, in the introduction with Omitra, and is amenable and quite interested in recruiting Omitra into their number. But you have to prove yourself to them somewhere that they can actually see how efficient you are. She also wants to see how much Elrune has picked up from exploring the dungeon. So she gives you both a quest. Schemo Weirdbottle has been conspiring against us. He's been poisoning our deliveries to certain allies and certain agents. I need you to eliminate him. Make it look like an accident if you can, and absolutely make sure that it cannot be linked to the Zentarum. Do this, and Omitra, you'll be one of us.
Also, is his name really Schema Weirdbottle?
Yes,
Schema, like
Schemo.
we're scheming.
Yeah.
Scheme O. Oh my god.
That didn't make it better.
One thing I like
Schemo,
about
steal your
fantasy,
pantso.
sometimes fantasy characters just have the weirdest names and I love it.
A very
I
trustworthy
was at
name.
least gonna put a Y in his last name. Trustworthy. Yes. Why would you not trust a drink from Schemo Weirdbottle?
Actually, you guys have bought your healing potions from him. He's the contact that Elrune mentioned for buying potions last time you were up here.
Because we have trusted Kark and Schemo.
Well, up to now, Schemo has been part of the Zentarum.
But now he's being a fucking asshole and that won't stand.
Do
Exactly.
we know? Does Tashlin tell us, like, if we're or why he's turned?
They're not sure. They only
Okay.
know that they've already like confirmed that he's
That it's
basically
him.
given, because he's the potion maker for the Zentarum as well. So
Hmm.
he's been giving potions to people who were that were supposed to do one thing and they ended up being poisoned.
Interesting.
You know, it would be so sad if some of this poison he's slipping to people happened to be in his drink one night.
You really should label things better.
I know, right? He must have had some powder or something left on his hands and he was eating and cross-contamination's an awful thing, isn't it?
Perhaps he simply had a local bug and sneezed while he had contaminants on himself.
Oh, that would be a bad idea too. Not to mention, like, don't some poisons, it can get absorbed through the skin too if he's in contact it for too long. Like,
Yeah, over time, not just
exactly. Prolonged poison. It just takes a while. God, we're fucked up.
God, that was just immediate without any planning, too.
Well, y'all are the baddies. Congrats.
I'm a rogue. What do you expect?
Of course. Baddies get paid.
Omitra, I have no idea. But at the same time, you've been traveling with Omitra for how long? Do you really not expect this?
Garm! Fucking no.
So yeah, we would absolutely do this, Karu.
Okay, well, you know where his shop is.
So, before we go to his shop, Theo,
Mm-hmm.
I can, in fact, cast, like, say, reduce on anything if we want to put things somewhere.
What do you mean?
Like, if we get our hands on poison or whatnot, you're the rogue, it's easier to slip things in if they're smaller.
Karu, what do I know about Schemo in terms of, like, is he a wizard? Is he, like, what is he?
A potion maker.
He's a wizard. He's actually considered the master of magic for the Black Network in Waterdeep.
How perceptive is he?
Yeah, what's the word on the street about this guy?
On the street, he's just a potions maker. He doesn't even sell magic potions to the normal folk. He only sells magic potions to agents of the Black Network. He's fairly perceptive, not nearly as much as Elrune, but that's kind of a given. But he's a wizard, not a...
And how strong of a wizard is he?
He's pretty strong. He's pretty strong. He's got a lot of spells. You've never really seen him fighting, but considering the fact that he can make so many different magic potions, that he's master of magic, you expect him to have quite a bit of magic at his disposal.
Yeah. Oh. So, Omitra, what ideas do you have?
Well, I have pieces of an idea. So I have Shocking Grasp, so he can't use reactions, if that hits. I also have Chill Touch, which means he can't regain HP, since I assume he has many things that are not poison that he could drink.
I mean, the thing is, we want to make sure this can't be linked, so something quiet and subtle might be a better idea if possible.
So the real question is, what evidence will they find after he is dead?
Yeah, it totally looks trustworthy.
I still can't get over the fact that his name is Schemo.
I I mean, if
Schemo.
he dies of poison and they happen to find that he has ingredients for different types of poison in his home.
Yes, but what kind of poison? Because we'll have to be able to get to it.
Karu,
Hmm.
would Tashlin know what kind of poison is used? Like, do they have, because they have proof at this point that he's a shitlord.
You could probably get your hands on one of his potions of poison.
You know, I have an empty bottle and poison antidote on me. So, does he make his potions in his own lab?
Yes.
Where does he work?
He basically has a shop, and underneath that he has his lab.
So the potion wouldn't kill him, most likely on its own.
Not likely. He's too high level for 3d6 poison to kill him before the
But-
con saving throw will.
If we can get him to unconscious, we can feed him the potion of poison while he's down.
We'd have to make sure we don't leave signs that someone has left that much damage on him without poison.
Mm-hmm. Does he have any familiars or pets?
Nope. He doesn't even have a flying snake because he uses paper birds for communication.
I mean, paper birds are pretty common on the surface, so.
Yeah, he's the one that makes them.
Well, I'm glad I have a package of them before we kill him.
I mean, we could buy stuff before.
So, do we want to wait until evening, sneak in, and take him out?
I am almost tempted to borrow the bag of holding from Tethrin
Oh,
and suffocate him. Basically use up the 10 minutes of air that are in there and then shove it on his head until he dies.
I mean, if you put the bag on his head, he wouldn't be able to use
He also wouldn't be
Verbal.
able to see anything.
yeah.
Yes, show?
How can he be that obvious?
Did you look at the image?
Yes.
But
Oh,
you have to remember
Yeah,
the Black
alright.
Network has a legit
side
outward
to it.
side to it. So
know,
showing you
but-
are alliance, you have alliance with the Black Network is not necessarily we're in the skeevy business.
Technically will not be an accomplice to murder.
Well, we wouldn't tell you it would be an accomplice, just that we need to borrow it. Besides, that way we don't leave any signs of damage on his body. Come on, Joe. Come on, Tethrin. What's the
Wait a
big
minute.
deal?
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
When does it have to be something I can? It has to be something I can see.
Oh, Mitra, can you cast silence?
No, and you should all be grateful. Alright. Does enlarge grow until there isn't enough room? Yeah, but if there isn't enough for a size category. It's a size category and it doubles in all directions.
So wait, what if you made someone small, put them in a tiny metal box that only fits them when they're small, and then stop the spell?
That's precisely why the enlarge part says that it stops if there's no more space.
Yeah.
But wait, what about
when you end the spell, though?
Yeah.
If you were tiny and you're
like
put in
if
a
you
tiny
just
box
stop the concentration.
and you stop the concentration, it's not like the magic is keeping you tiny anymore, so you would have to expand.
Yeah, so after a minute.
Crunch.
Dude.
That's horrifying.
I mean, that's not what I was thinking of, but that is horrifying.
I think it would, the magic itself would teleport you to an adjacent space that was big enough for your size.
Really?
Just so that you cannot use the spell like that.
But it doesn't say that.
No, but I've read up a lot about this because more than one person has decided that they want to reduce themselves, walk into a giant's ear, and then into their brain, and then cast enlarge on themselves.
What?
To basically burst the giant's head from inside.
But the person would also be crushed from the force.
Wait, no. No, in a giant's brain, the brain would just displace, wouldn't it? Anyway.
Oh, we're getting off topic, but holy shit, that's fucked up.
Yes.
You're the one running up.
There have been a lot of people who try to get the maximum use out of the enlarge reduce spell.
Or the minimum. No, I was thinking of spying on him while he eats. And then lurching his fucking food in his mouth. Because you have to see the object when you grow it. But then to just concentrate on that, and then while he's choking, either slice his throat or whatever the fuck.
I mean, we could do that.
But yeah, if you were to put someone inside something while reduced and then they enlarged, it's either that or they basically break out of the thing, maybe taking some damage in the process.
But not insta explode, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, Karu, but Pai's idea. If we saw him eating something, we see the thing going into his mouth, and Omitra casts enlarge on it.
Like, so that it fills his entire mouth. You can't take it out of your mouth.
Mm-hmm. That would probably work. Because, like, it would fill the space of his mouth or his throat or whatever. Well, you can't throat because you have to see it. But,
he wouldn't be able to talk. He'd be really distracted.
Yeah, he would start to choke on it.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Because it's an item, it's it wouldn't actually get a con saving throw, so it would just happen.
Oh, and then while he's doing that, we could either slit his throat or I could use Shocking Grasp on him so he can't take reactions, and then we could try and figure out how to poison him from there. With blade or whatever.
I mean, honestly, no, that would require strength that neither of us have.
I will say also, Shocking Grasp, I think, freezes you for like, 6 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
So you have one action.
Deliver a shock to a creature you try and touch. If they're wearing metal, you have advantage. On a hit, they take 1d8 lightning and can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
So it's just reactions. And it's basically a small jolt of electricity because it's a cantrip.
But we could make him choke on his food.
It's a distraction, if nothing else. Because since you're probably more well known to Zentarum,
Oh, I have a hat of disguise. I'll be fine hiding myself.
Now, is there anyone we'd like to pin this on?
I mean, if we make it look like an accident, big deal. He died. That happens all the time. I don't think we should try and pin it on anyone, because if we try and pin it on someone, there's a possibility that it could come back to bite us. I think the thing we should focus on is just make it look like an accident.
There is one group you wouldn't really have much issue pinning it on, since there is an all-out war going on between your two factions right now.
Xanathars, yes.
Wait a second. Didn't I steal one of the Xanathar badges at one point?
Yeah, you stole something with their emblem.
Yeah, I believe you did.
I mean, I could leave that.
Just drop it. Man, we fucked up. As in, we are fucked up.
I mean, here's the thing, though, Garm.
Like, leave it. Yeah, leave it on part of a cloak, or rip it off.
Yeah, because then we can also slit his throat, because it'll look like there was a struggle. But we pin it on
somebody else.
Xanathar.
At the very least, on not Zentarum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if we pin it on Xanathar, I have a badge we can use. And I'll be honest, a lot of the lackeys in Xanathar are dumb as fuck. So yes, they could absolutely leave behind a fucking badge.
That's true. No, don't hire the rest of the party to solve it.
Oh, that would be hilarious. That would absolutely be hilarious.
That would be... I would be down to making a character for that. And, like, making pre-gens or something and giving it to people.
God, that would be hilarious. It would take them, like, 10 minutes to figure this shit out.
Sorry about that, folks. So what's your plan?
Wait until evening. Wait until he's eating. Omitra makes him choke on his own food. And then I can go in and slit his throat, and we can blame it on Xanathar.
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Where are you waiting for evening? Like, what are you gonna do in terms of that?
What is his shop near?
I should have looked up the map. I have the map here,
like,
but
is he in a residential area? Is he next to what?
Let me look that up.
I will also say Elrune will be disguising herself earlier in the day, basically when they head out. That way she wasn't seen around the area when he died. Omitra, I would also suggest you not wearing that cloak if you want to wear it anywhere else ever again. Just a suggestion. I know you have quite a few cloaks.
Who doesn't?
I mean, honestly, do you have one you're not as attached to? One that we could... What about one that's already damaged?
No.
Really, Omitra, what is with you in cloaks?
They're glamorous.
Okay, so the big problem is his shop is in the trades ward.
Okay.
Though that may not necessarily be a problem, considering that just means there's a bunch of
bars,
places, bars, etc.
Places to kill time, basically, until night.
Yeah. This book comes with a map, but I think Zio would kill me if I rip it out of the book.
I would kill you if you ripped it out of the book.
It's meant to be ripped out and used. how
Karu.
this works.
No. If
I
you
once-
damage my books, you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Then you're going to be damaged.
Oh my.
I once watched a man cut up a monster manual, and it was the most
Oh.
painful experience of my life.
Yeah. Yep,
Yeah.
the whole monster manual.
All of it.
Knife straight down the spine.
Mm-hmm.
I actually used the like outside of the book to
Make a DM screen.
make a DM screen.
You should have kept that if they let you.
I think he would. No, he said he had plans for it, or he was going to use it for something or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
He probably would have given it to me if I'd asked. Yeah, I'm not finding the interactive Waterdeep map for some.
Oh well,
reason.
but yeah, there's enough places around that we can kill time.
Yeah.
Yes. Wait, I think I found it. Oh god, the dots. There's so many dots.
What dots? What dots?
It's an interactive map of Waterdeep. All right. Trade Ward
So-
is south of the City of the Dead. Quaint place.
Yes.
sorry, the city of the what?
The City
Dead.
of the Dead.
Garm, did you turn on your cam just to give your facial reactions to that?
A little bit.
That's not the first time he's done that.
Oh no, I know, but
Karu, is that just a fancy name for the graveyard and mausoleum district, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Like he turns it off. Oh, okay.
okay, I'm not interested anymore.
Okay, Weird Bottles Concoctions does not show up on this map. Thanks.
Well,
Welcome.
there's enough places that we can kill time. Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely. This place is pretty big and has what are the red ones? Those are inns, those are businesses. Okay, yeah, there's inns, there's a lot of businesses. There's quite a few guild halls because that's where all the guilds of like merchant guilds are
the
located.
official guilds.
The lesser guilds.
I.e., everybody other than.
So yeah, you have plenty of places where you could kill time. Would you be looking to be in sight of Weird Bottles Concoctions, like that you could keep an eye on it, or far enough away that you don't look like you're stalking?
I mean, for the early afternoon, we could probably be farther away, but the closer we get to like evening and night, the closer we get to keep an eye on it.
Or at least eye on the door.
Yeah,
Okay.
because Karu, is his house like at the back of the shop or above the shop, or does he live somewhere else?
He basically lives in his shop, yeah.
Okay.
I could also put the rats by the doors or something.
They're not exactly trained rats.
I suddenly really wish you had like a full-fledged
Yes.
familiar, because
Oh, I will
That-
at some point.
yeah, because then you'd be able to cast from your familiar.
Oh, I will. Don't worry.
Yeah, the rats are not trained enough to do anything besides if you leave them out in the open, they
Okay.
will run for it. You have just brought them to a city with a shit ton of food. They would love it here.
They'd get killed pretty quickly, but
Yeah, but you know,
But until then,
they
they'd
would
love
be the
it.
happiest rats in existence.
Besides, there's sun. It's something these rats have probably never seen.
this is the sun. It is an evil ball of fire.
You know, because Realmovic worships it.
Look.
Mhm.
Oh, yo, you weren't
Yes.
kidding. That's a lot of dots.
Yeah, and the first thing
I'm-
that loads is the dots because the map itself is huge.
Dots
But yeah,
up on-
the actual Waterdeep Dragon Heist book comes with that map in a folded thing that you can.
Oh, so you can like squint really, really hard to read all of the dots.
I mean, it's readable. But like, yeah, this is a corner, but it's like folded up, and you can't open it unless you actually take it out of the book. And someone doesn't really want to take the maps out of the books.
No.
I mean, she's doing the same thing with the...
The other thing.
Anyways. Okay, so...
Did you mean with Curse of Strahd, which you can watch on our Patreon if you're a patron?
Yes, indeed.
Which is being run by our very lovely Zio.
Who we all
The
appreciate.
Curse of Strahd books comes with the
Nuts.
the cards to...
And other stuff, actually. It
And
has a
other
lot
stuff,
of
yeah.
handouts.
And supposedly you cut those out so you can use them as handouts. But since we play online, our books are pristine and untouched for the most part.
My book.
There's some handprints here and there.
And paw prints.
And paw prints.
A lot of those.
I try my best to keep them off the books. Okay, so you guys wait and wait until the evening and then approach. And luckily for you guys, Elrune, you have very good perception. And first thing you notice is that the shop is closed early. The second thing you see is the flutter of a very familiar cloak as a tiny humanoid mixes in with some other human commoners on a, like, going up onto a dray and
What?
moving out of like leaving the area.
Amitra, follow me. And I'm gonna try and shadow that.
Shoo.
The drays are basically the taxis of Waterdeep.
Hmm.
They are carriages pulled by horses.
By the way, I would have Detecto magic up.
Your tiefling eyes see everything.
Are we following anything magical?
He is definitely glowing, so yeah.
Alrighty. So that way I don't
Um,
have to be right behind.
So did he
Elrune.
get in a wagon?
He got in a carriage and seems to be heading towards the outskirts of the city to the nearby river gate.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow. Wait,
Are you being stealthy about it? It is also a carriage, so it is going to move faster than you.
How many horses?
2 horses. Actually, no, I think they're pulled by 1 horse.
I mean, the other thing is I
Like, they don't move that fast because it's a carriage pulled by a horse. It's got a bunch of people on it, and
I also know
going
that-
through the trade ward.
Yeah, and I know back roads, so it has to go through main roads because those are wide enough. I can go through alleys to cut around and
That's
keep
true.
an eye on it.
So you want to head to the river gate and kind of cut them off once he exits the dray?
Yeah, I want to see where the fuck he gets off.
Wait. Is this a single taxi or are there multiple people in this carriage?
There's multiple people in the carriage.
Multiple people that are randos or like the carriage?
Yeah, you
driver?
have the driver and you have 3 other commoners that are sitting inside the dray.
Okay.
So it's like a community taxi thing.
Okay.
But it basically goes to designated areas. You can't stop it at any time, or
You can stop it at any time, but it has a route that it goes through.
Is this a
Okay.
bus?
basically, I'm
Basically.
guessing.
Like
Yeah.
functionally, is this a bus?
Medieval bus.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So luckily, it has a normal route.
Which I'm sure you know.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I can just basically go through the alleys to keep ahead of it.
You guys waited till evening, so there's still light up, but it's like dusk.
Okay.
That's nice. We both have dark vision.
Yes, I was more worried about what can everybody else see.
All right. So you two get ahead of this dray, how ahead? Because you don't know if he's going to get off before getting to the last stop.
I basically want to try and keep ahead enough that I can try and spot when it stops.
So maybe skip a few stops and then like see if he's still on.
Basically, yeah.
Because you won't be able to
to-
hit every stop ahead of
Yeah.
him.
But narrow it down.
Actually, can I see? All right. Let me click the button. I have the
I
button.
mean, there is one other thing I can do. Because I have Leaf.
It can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by a foot of stone, an inch of common material, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. Or, sorry, common metal. Can I see through the carriage? terms
Carriage
of,
is
like,
probably made of wood, so
A
yes.
blob. So, if we're close enough to see the carriage, I can see if he gets out, if nothing else.
Probably, yeah.
So
As
we
long
just
as
have
you're
to
within
peek
30
in
feet.
long enough to make sure the magic blob is still in the carriage.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We don't have streetwise anymore, do we?
Nope.
Nope. Which makes no sense, I'm going to point out.
I
I
mean, I
like
guess survival is the
Streetwise.
closest.
But survival is wisdom, and it's based on
Nature more.
nature.
I
I'd
always-
say
Yeah, but nature
maybe
is its own thing.
I know.
maybe investigation works just to like. Yeah, I think investigation would work for this. It's either that or, well, because it's more about finding the pathways to get ahead of the thing, and then perception to, well, to make sure you find the right dray, because there's a bunch of them in the city.
Okay.
So investigation first, perception would be second?
Yep.
Okay.
True charm.
Okay.
19 and 24 for Elrune.
All right. So you guys managed to make your way through the alleyways to keep ahead of the dray. And give me a perception check.
Oh, fucking hell. Are you fucking kidding me? 14 for Alrune.
I probably should have asked if I had advantage for watching for my magic blob.
I mean, considering...
Yeah, sure. I'll give you perception. I'll give you perception.
All right, then I'll take my
Another perception.
I'll give you another perception check. That was the same roll.
Thank you for the resub, Ceci.
Hey!
I'm consistent.
So
I
a
also
14,
only have a +2, so don't look at me.
14 for Alrune. Bloody hell, I rolled shit. I rolled a 5 on the die.
Well, you guys see a dray. It does not have a magic blob on it.
There's not a magic blob on it.
Hey, Karu.
Yes.
Leaf is always with me. If I had him fly up to try and spot this asshole, would he be able to? I don't know what I can do with Leaf.
I don't think he's trained enough for you to go telling Leaf to go look for some guy he's never seen.
Okay, that's something I'm gonna have to work on.
Yeah, you could probably train him to do like follow
Wait,
someone or
to
stuff
scout
like that.
kind of thing?
Yeah,
Would
but that's
Leaf,
going to require training.
would Leaf be smart enough to follow the symbol?
Was he wearing that ugly fucking cloak that has the symbol on it, Karu?
It's not an ugly cloak. It's a yellow cloak with the symbol of the Zentarum, and the Zentarum flag is basically yellow, that same yellow with the flag on the thing on it. I wouldn't call it ugly unless you have a problem with the banner of your
I'm saying
Go.
this out of character. I still think it's dumb as fuck that he's waving that around so much, especially when there's kind of sort of a war going on right now.
It's true. Um,
But is that something that Leaf could do?
Leaf
Like,
would
is that-
recognize his Interim symbol, yes.
So if I told Leaf to find someone about this height with that symbol, would he be able to do that?
He's not that smart, and he's not that well trained. He could probably lead you to a symbol of the Centaurum. You're not sure if it would lead you to the one you're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. It was worth a shot.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to train Leaf some more. I just got him though, so
Uh-huh. At least yours wouldn't just run off.
So you spot this Dre. You're not sure if it's the one he was in, but it does not have him. What do you want to do?
what if we go, because basically we now have a narrowed down area because it was between where we just were and this location.
Like, for example, 3 stops.
Yeah. Actually, Karu, if these are like buses are in intervals. How?
Not really. They try to spread them out, but they do not have a schedule. This is not like
I guess, but at the same time, it's getting late. So how many of these would there be out?
I was gonna say, there's probably fewer of them because people aren't.
not yet, because
Okay.
people are basically, especially those leaving the trade area, because it would be people coming back to their houses, be it because they were working in the trade ward or because they work there and are going back home. So there's probably actually a lot of foot traffic and people on the streets.
Okay. So I say we start heading back from between those two areas to see, one, if we spot another cart that might be picking with magic, but you can also try and find that blob of magic elsewhere while we're walking, and I can keep an eye out for this motherfucker.
Okay. So give me
Any other ideas, Omitra?
I don't think it would be helpful right now, but just so you know, I do have Unseen Servant. It just can't go 60 feet, more than 60 feet away from me.
Yeah.
I am going to cast Comprehend Languages, because I think that's an hour? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just in case I need that.
All right. So you guys make your way back on foot along the main road that the drays go through. Give me another perception check with advantage for Omitra.
Is it dark
It's not. No, not yet. It's getting there, but you think there's probably another hour of light before it gets dark.
20!
Elrond is letting Omitra take the lead because this is his initiation, I guess.
Yeah, clearly.
Okay.
+9. I have a +9, guys.
Omitra, you're keeping an eye out, and first you see the cloak, and then you see like the telltale magic blob of someone who has magic on them go into a alleyway.
I messaged this to Elrune.
Elrond just kind of looks at Omitra for a second, like, "You can do that? Okay." Elrond is going to try and stealth forward now and follow.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll.
Please, Elrond, roll better. I really, really, really wish we had Tethrin right now, by the way, for inspiration.
Oh, I just wanted invisibility.
I mean, yeah, that would be nice too. I would love casting any kind. Okay, a 24 stealth.
Okay, then.
Okay.
That actually meets Elrond's passive perception.
horrifying. Elrune can see all as long as she's not paying attention.
It's more good luck sneaking up on her.
Yep. Yeah, Omitra, you're like, so he went into the thing ahead, and you're like, she was right, a couple steps ahead of you, and suddenly you look and it's like, where'd she go?
Thank you for the resub show. We appreciate it.
Yay! Oh wow, 15 months.
That's almost a year.
I mean, I suppose so. It's just a little overshooting.
All right, so Elrond, you approach and turn the corner, and you see he doesn't look like a gnome at the moment. He looks like a halfling, but he's still wearing the fucking. It's upside down, so it's like yellow without the symbol, but and hasn't spotted you.
Okay, I have a question. Can I have Leaf poke out just so Leaf can get a look and then go back into the hood just so Leaf has seen what this person looks like in the future?
Sure.
Okay. And then what is he doing?
He is looking around for a second to make sure no one is following him, doesn't see anyone, and continues down the alleyway. Seems to be going around kind of like, you guess, trying to shake off anyone that might be following him.
Mm-hmm. Omitra just sent message to me. How long do I have to give a reply back?
You basically have 6 seconds to reply because it's a cantrip.
Okay. Yeah, 1 round. Okay, because I was going to say, if I could, I would send a message back, but I don't have time anymore.
So it says point a finger towards a creature within range in whisper message. Can I specify that it's only Elrune and just fire hi, 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 hi?
As long as you know the direction she went, yeah, you can just point in the direction she went and say this is going for Elrune, basically, and it'll reach her. You do not need to see the person you're messaging.
Yeah, all right. I'd probably just shoot it like down. Here, let me get the arrow. Down this way. So she either leaves the alley or comes back. And then I can just say hi and either wants to reply or not.
So Elrune would send a reply back when she gets it and basically relays what she's seeing and that she's following.
And I'll be like, well, now I gotta go point somewhere else if I want to keep doing that.
And she'll, give vague directions. It can only be a short message, but following
down
this
following.
direction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you saw... Where's my pointer? You saw him go down this way.
Okay.
It says point a finger towards a creature within range, not that you can see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 120 feet and doesn't have to follow a straight line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't really have to move.
No.
By the way, what kind of buildings are these?
Shops.
Shops? Any of them open?
Most of them are closed by now. Or in the process of, for the later ones.
Okay.
So what is this guy doing? I'm still watching.
He's moving.
Yeah, I'm following. Still stealthing.
I'm looking in windows while pointing behind me going, hi, 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 hi.
Yeah, and Elrune knows where Omitra is, so... Wait, is he just going around this building?
Oh, Lord.
As Elrune gets another hi, she's basically going to direct that he's going around these buildings. He's going to be coming back around the way you are right now. Stay where you are. and keep an eye out, but hide.
I did buy.
Okay.
The glowy thing up here is viewer cam.
Oh. Is there some place dark or whatever that no one's looking that I could just like float upward and sit on a roof?
You'd have to go into an alley to not be seen.
Okay.
Yeah, basically every time Elrond gets a high, she gives an update to it's coming around this building, blah, blah, blah.
Ooh, pretty window.
He gets to the corner there, and you see him start to cast a spell.
And I don't recognize magic. Elrond, does she get another high as this is happening, would you say?
How often are you sending it?
Well, I'm not doing anything else so often as possible.
So every round, basically. He'll get his spell off by the time you get the next high, but yes.
Okay, Elrond would basically, as she's watching, say he's casting a spell of some kind in this corner. Can you get height advantage?
And then you see
Alright.
him lift off the floor and start flying.
Speaking of height advantage,
All right.
there's-
So I'm going to at least clear the rooftops then.
All right, you clear the rooftops. You know what? I like dynamic lighting and everything, but
But for rooftops, that's not terribly helpful.
we're just gonna get rid of the centerpiece there so you can see it past the rooftops. And you're not being stealthy, are you?
you could peek
Well,
from over here.
Are you being stealthy?
I mean, we're trying not to be caught and we're trying to murder a dude.
Okay.
So yes.
So give me a stealth check.
This is gonna go great. I'm definitely trained in
Come
this.
on, Omitra. Come on, Omitra. Oh, that's an
Oh
11.
god, that's abysmal. I rolled an 11.
Yep.
Total.
So you're like peek, and you have like bright orange hair, and the sunset just like the last gleams of the sunset just shine on the orange hair just as he's looking around, and he's like,
Of fucking course.
"Oh fuck." As he's doing that,
Oh god, he's only 45 feet away from me.
as he's doing that and like worried about, oh, someone's actually following me from another direction, an arrow shoots out, hits him, and he loses concentration on his fly spell,
What?
falling back to the ground.
Bitch,
Which
please.
Which direction did that arrow come from? Like, Elrond's looking around now, like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah. And
Elrond, give me a perception check.
wait, so I just saw this guy fly up, go, oh fuck, and then fall down, not fly down.
Yep.
17. I still can't roll above a 10.
Was that coming from my side or behind him?
Seriously, a 17. I can't roll above a 10 in perception today. Elrond, this is your thing.
You
Eh?
don't see who it is. You just saw that it came from like somewhere behind you and from like this corner up on the building.
Elrond
Alright.
is gonna stealth closer to this guy, but still keeping in cover, because he went down, someone targeted him. They might be coming to try and finish the job.
And it's not like it was, you know, the one that definitely uses bow, Omitra.
At this point, I want you two rolling initiative.
Bloody fucking hell.
Thank you for the follow, Glam Lucy G.
Yay!
I'll be shocked if it's not.
I mean, he kind of done fucked up people.
I mean, it could even just be some rando family member of someone he fucked over in, like, Zentarum.
All right, so Mitra, you have the initiative.
Oh, of course I do. All right. We're gonna... Let's see here. Equal to my speed. I did not plan for this. Of course, neither did he, which is kind of the point. All right, that's 45. That's 40. That's 30. And don't have line of sight unless I stay above the rooftops, which seems like a bad idea.
What, you don't want to get shot?
No, I just don't want to be seen. Shot I can be fixed.
Or fire things back.
Exactly. Oh god. Is this area quiet? Or is there still like people moving around?
There are people moving around, but it's starting to quiet down.
Okay. But,
Though a
there's
couple
not
people heard
a
the crash in
tavern.
the alley and are like, what the fuck was that? But you can tell that they're not exactly rushing to figure out what the sound was.
More like, is shit gonna come towards me next?
Okay. So, while I'm flying... that's not the ruler. Let's see here. I can go 30 feet, which is there. Switch to my arrow. Move here. Then, let's see here. Is this a building or a rooftop?
That is a rooftop.
Okay. So if I want line of sight, I'd have to be like here.
Yeah.
I'd have to be here. Okay. All right.
These are basically layered buildings, so you have like a building here, and then there's a second level with a balcony up top.
All right. If I'm on top of this building, is that like the same height as everything else?
No, that's this 2-layered, so it's 2 stories up.
Okay. All right. I would have to fly above
Give me a
rooftops.
perception check too.
What? No, not that one. The other P.
The arrow came from that direction.
Right.
Oh my god.
Bitch, don't shoot me. Where the fuck did it come from?
That's a 22 nat 20 perception, and I know, Garb, you can't nat 20 on skill checks.
But it does give me a fun green text.
But
Yep.
you can't crit on skill checks.
You can't crit on skill checks, but she actually rolled a 22 on her stealth check.
Which is still pretty hype.
Which means you can actually see that there is a woman in a very fancy-looking black cloak with a hand crossbow hiding under the eave of that circular, like, towery thing.
Does her cloak have any symbol on it that announces who her allegiance are for?
No.
Is this a human female?
Yeah.
Dressed in black.
Uh-huh.
With a lot of money.
Well, I don't think you can see any money, though she is wearing a mask.
That fucking bitch.
She looks kind of like this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The one with the dope-ass cloak I wanted from section 1. That bitch. This is clearly why I knew where she was. She has the dope ass cloak I wanted.
You're like, that's the cloak I want. That's probably what you saw. You didn't see her necessarily. You saw just like the wind grab the bit of cloak, and you just like, I know that cloak.
I want that cloak. Shit. I wonder if we're supposed to take her or him. All right.
Why not both? Then you get the cloak.
Sounds
Listen,
like a
I'm
great
not actually
idea.
suggesting that, but
No, it seems like a great idea.
we're here for one job. Do you want to join this faction?
Damn
You
it.
also have a quest from her, remember?
Yeah.
You're just gonna kill the
Yeah, I
quest.
wanted the
giver?
quest for the cloak.
She did promise to give you the cloak if you find her brother.
Yeah, and she'll promise to give me the cloak if I kill her and take it too. Anyway, if I fly up the rooftops and then I can see the ground, I can go there with Misty Step.
Uh-huh.
I just don't know. God, that's such a bad idea though.
She's probably spotted you too. Because you're not being
Yeah.
stealthy.
Which means I kind of have to go for her. So I'm going to Misty Step up to her.
She looks shocked to see you, honestly.
What, is it because I can't fly? I mean, it should be.
Also, that's actually unless you're going on top of the roof, she's underneath the eave on the side.
No, I was just going to go next to her.
Okay.
I just can't see terribly well down there.
Yeah, there's not much space because that's the end of the map, but let's
Mhm.
just put you there.
Okay.
She's like, what are you doing? What are you doing here?
Man, I wish I had something to make her forget things. Yeah, I'm just gonna...
I mean, what is she doing here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna shake my head at her and make sure she doesn't interfere with whatever the fuck you're gonna be doing down there.
Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, you're gonna figure that out.
She like motions to you with her hand crossbow. It's like, get out! I'm here to kill that bastard. Are you gonna try to stop her?
Why?
Because he poisoned me, or well, tried to poison me.
Well, that's rude. How are you gonna give me that dope ass cloak if he put... Fine. I'm just gonna pout and look away.
All right, and she takes a shot. Holy shit, she has a grudge on this guy. That was a nat 20.
Is he unconscious?
No.
Right now?
No,
Okay.
he's not. He's
Is
like,
he just dead?
he's not even bloodied yet.
Okay.
Elrune, you now see Omitra talking to a hooded, masked figure
Oh
up on
no,
the
I
roof.
recognize her.
I
I
mean,
bet you do.
in this guise, she's very well known. Though supposedly her other, like, noble appearance is completely separate and no one knows they're the same person.
Uh-huh.
There's no rumors, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely none. Nope.
Okay, so clarification. We were sent to kill this guy.
Yes.
And this bitch, who is not Zentarum, is now trying to kill this guy.
Is she Zentarum?
Give me an insight check.
Where's insight?
Because
23.
hasn't he only been poisoning Zentarum?
Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, I got a 15.
She's been working with Zentarum. She is probably one of the allies your mentor mentioned. So there is a chance that if it turns out the Black Viper killed Schemo, there are going to be repercussions in terms of the Black Viper is connected to the Zentarum.
Okay. Oh, the black flying viper?
No.
Yeah. Problem is, she's killing this guy out in the open like you fucking idiot.
No, she's not. No one's seen her besides the fact that Omitra now just went up to her. And you're in a tiny ass side street.
Yeah. There doesn't seem to be anyone watching, right?
At the moment, no, but that's not going to last forever. Also, this guy is definitely prepping another spell.
Yeah.
If you puncture his lungs, it's harder to talk.
Problem is that leaves a lot of damage.
Just saying.
I kind of want to slit his throat is the thing. And I just look like someone else. I
Yeah.
don't look like a... Okay. I'm also stealthed right now, so he
Mhm.
doesn't see me.
Though,
I
unless you have something now, you move half speed when you're stealth. I don't know if you have any like special features that make you.
I'm just double
Speedy.
checking.
I mean, as a bonus action, you can dash.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I can absolutely dash as a bonus action.
Yeah.
So I'd be able to...
So you can at least get there if you need to double move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because
I
at the
can-
moment he's still prone because he fell from the sky.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing.
Oh,
He's
so you get-
prone, so I get advantage, and I get sneak attack if I hit.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent, Smithers.
I want to try and basically slit his throat to silence him from making noise.
Okay.
Wait,
It would
kill
be a
him or-
straight roll because you're basically trying to aim for something specific. But you'd still get the sneak attack. Because you do have advantage for because he's prone and because you're
Yeah,
sneaking
fuck it.
on.
I'm going to try doing that. I'm going to move forward. And I am going to try and slit his throat.
Okay.
So it'd be a straight roll, you said?
Yep.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
23 damage. I'm going to point out, God, that sneak attack was shit.
Wait, don't you have something that makes those all twos, or is that some different character?
That's a different character.
Okay, my bad.
But yeah, 32 damage to his throat.
Okay. He's choking on blood. He's not out yet.
Yeah, but that cuts down on a lot of spells he can cast.
Or things that you can do while concentrating.
Oh my god, he only has one spell that doesn't have verbal. Holy crap, you crippled him so badly.
That's more than I do.
Okay, well, that's all I can do because I ended up using my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
So technically speaking, I mean, I didn't have to do that, but oh well.
Are you still stealthed?
No, I broke stealth by attacking him.
Okay.
And his one spell he can do without verbal components is useless
Is
in
it
this moment.
non-combat?
No, it's counterspell.
Oh.
Against
Useless.
the only
Absolutely
character in our party
useless.
that doesn't use magic.
Yep.
Absolutely useless.
God, he's gonna
Fucking amazing.
fuck, this is gonna do nothing, but he's just panicking right now. He's gonna get up and try and shank you with his dagger because that's all he can do.
Disadvantage.
That's true. 15.
Nope.
I rolled a 22 on the first one.
That's nice. He misses.
Omitra, it's your turn. Oh, wait a minute. He is gonna try and run for it because he knows he's being attacked from the roof.
Oh, he's gonna try and run? Oh,
Yep.
that's so cute. Wait a second, this is technically a different turn. I'd get sneak attack again, wouldn't I? The
You
sneak
just
attack is per
attacked.
turn, not per round.
Yep. You would. Why would you get sneak attack though?
Attacking
not-
him.
Right, I have an insightful.
You have an insightful fighting him, and he knows you're there.
Yeah, so never mind. Unless, yeah, he's running away
No,
from me.
he's running away, but he's trying his best to not get hit. So
18.
that still hits, and he can't cast shield because he's
Because he can't fucking talk.
9 damage as he's trying to run away.
Okay, he manages to get away. He's looking really badly now, but he managed to get out onto the street. So now he's like clutching at his neck and just like trying to get someone's attention. And Omitra, it's your turn.
All right then, that's great. You said he looked like a gnome or a halfling.
He looked like a halfling, but no,
As far as we know, he's a gnome. Like last time we met.
yeah, he's probably got like magic hiding him, which is probably why, which you assume is why you have
See
the
him.
like, yeah.
Oh God! All right.
Asfel's like, get on, go, you can fly, I can't. Don't let him escape.
Oh, he won't. Let's see here. That one's range.
Oh my
I
god.
kind
I
of
forgot.
expected him not to move.
Do you have anything that could pull him back into the alley?
Kind of.
Oh dear.
I may have forgotten she had sneak attack on the first round.
How much health is he at now, Karu?
Is he bloody?
He looks like you could almost offhand him.
Oh God. Really?
I actually thought the 3d6 was gonna take him down, but it was
46, but you rolled
46.
shit.
I rolled
You
pretty
rolled shit.
garbage.
All right. That I can see. Oh Lord. All right. Yes. Learn to roll. Okay.
We don't want Karu to learn to roll, guys. She'd kill us.
All right. Gonna go. I'm assuming there's people this way, like, or that there were before.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to fly down to over here, double moving. Right. I have to like actually select the token. And let's see here. Hopefully nothing's coming. But I'm going to use Quicken Spell. Right, because I need to. How many is it normally? 3?
3, I think. Yeah. That's enough to take him down. With
Wait.
this,
Can you do stuff with magic missile? Or is that a different character?
What do you mean? Can I do stuff with it?
When you hit
That's
different character?
another character, yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know what character that is. So no.
Yeah, you have one that no, but that's with Eldritch Blast. It's not Magic Missile.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the push me, pull you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Pull him into the alley.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just
and
like
it's not.
trying to at least aim for his legs or ankles so he trips.
Yeah, you see him like get to the edge of the street and start like waving with one hand because he's like holding his throat with the other, and then you hit him in the back 3 times and he just goes down. Now you're hearing cries in the street of like, agitation because they just saw someone die in front of them.
Didn't they also just see what looks like a halfling become a gnome?
They can't because he's face down on the ground.
And it's not like he changed size that much.
Hey,
Yeah.
Karu. So there's people around him, right?
Yeah. And you can hear cries of like, someone get the watch.
Her,
Okay.
would you like me to supply the cries of the crowd?
Sure.
Oh no, that man died in a way that is in no way accidental. He was clearly murdered. Help! Police! Police!
Listen, someone else fucked this shit up for us. Karu. They haven't spotted us yet. And
Nope.
this can last for up to 10 minutes. I would like to cast darkness in this area so I can toss the badge right beside his body to make it look like he dropped it as he was running.
Okay. So you cast darkness and the whole area just plummets into darkness. And it's getting dark because like the sun has already like gone down past the rooftops. But then suddenly it's just pitch black and you hear someone just scream because they get caught in the darkness and
Yeah.
don't understand what's going on, and they're just thinking it's the end of the world, everything is gone, they're the next to die. And there's
But
pandemonium.
yeah, but basically I toss the Xanathar badge over to where his body is, and then look at Omitra's like, we're getting out of here. And I would like to acrobatic across these buildings to get up so we can get into a different alley to get the fuck out of here. Because everyone's paying attention to that area right now. Let's go the opposite way.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Give me an acrobatics.
Please, Elrond, don't fuck this up. Oh no, she's fine. 26.
Oh yeah. Yep. Like a monkey, you clamber on. I mean, it means moving a bit, but like you get back to where the like boxes are and you just jump from there up to the roof, up to the thing, over the house and into the alley and next to this place. You notice on the way there that the Viper is absolutely nowhere to be seen.
Yeah. But yeah, Elrond's climbing up. We'll go into another alley, drop down. I'll switch what I look like with the hat, and at the same time drop concentration on the darkness.
Okay.
And then we'll just get the fuck out of here.
Omitra, I'm supposing you're using your flying boots to follow?
Yeah. Yes, to keep up. And you see here. I'd probably. Oh God. I'd be smaller. Yeah, I'm going to use reduce on myself.
Okay. To at least look different than the person who was flying around just seconds before this guy showed up dead?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And,
I mean,
I feel like this is going to be more deception than a stealth. So give me a deception for like just getting away without causing anyone
Without
to
looking
feel
like suspicious as fuck.
Yeah.
I hate rolling every time when it's something important. I'm just going to point it out. I hate rolling. I will point out, wait, Karu, I look completely different. I switched my looks. Would I have
That's true.
advantage on that deception? Considering I look completely different than when I was there?
This is more about hiding the fact that you were involved with the murder that just happened.
The something.
Also, I will add on, Karu, I would have cleaned my rapier before I started doing the acrobatic shit. I'm just pointing that out right now so you can't use that against me. She would absolutely have cleaned her blade already.
Okay. I don't think you get advantage though. Now there is a lot of commotion, and you do see a group of what looks like city guard coming towards, like, passing you to get to the alley, to the street where Schemo dropped. And you notice one of them like look towards you two and kind of like start to hesitate, like he feels an odd vibe from you two that has caught his attention.
Mm-hmm.
Like you two looks like you're being like you're guilty or something. Yeah.
So
Does
he's
Do
obvious.
anything about it?
Does he look like he's about to?
He's kind of like he's separating from the group and starting to go towards both of you to probably interrogate you or stop you. And he's like, "Hey, you two."
What's going on? We heard a commotion. Is everything all right?
I don't know yet. That's what we're going to see. But you two look suspicious. What were you up to?
I definitely wasn't going to go have an affair with his wife.
Give me a deception roll.
Elrond is gonna play along with this. Like, you're not supposed to tell them. You were absolutely. What are you doing? You're gonna ruin everything. What if he hears about this?
You were aiding. All right, I'll give you advantage on that one.
Come on. Why did you let me roll? Why? Like, can I roll? Please, can I roll?
Wait, I was trying to lie that I wasn't gonna go have an affair.
Well, guessing
Just failing that means
He's like, I'm not sure this has anything to do with whatever the fuck is happening over there, but I'm taking you two down for questioning.
Please, please don't. If he hears about this, I will be in so much trouble. Please, I can't get caught doing this. I'm supposed to be at home right now, and if he hears about this, it'll be really, really bad for me. Please, you have to help me out, please. I swear, I'll go home right now. I'll pretend I don't even know this person, please.
Give me a deception roll.
Bloody hell, please roll 20. I beg of you. I beg of you. Is it good?
7.
Oh, thank the gods. Oh, thank the ever-loving gods.
He's like, okay, this has nothing to do. You know what? There's been a murder. I have to go. And he just...
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
If I see you two again...
No, you won't. I promise. I promise. Thank you so much.
And he runs off to catch up with the other guards.
Once he's away, Elrond just elbows Omitra and is like, we have got to work on your improv. And let's hurry off.
Oh my god. Okay.
Something, it still worked. Assassin's Creed level of stealth.
Yep. Congratulations, guys. You somehow got away. More or less cleanly. there are sightings of a horned half elf that was
Tiefling!
flying. Horned tiefling, yeah, probably tiefling, with like orange hair and a yellow dress, flying through
Man,
the
then
air
we could
moments
change
before
clothes.
schemo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Omitra better have changed clothes. He's kind of obvious with his clothing.
Okay, so you were in other clothing, but they did like see you flying through the air before schemo went down. Fortunately, you're not part of Xanathar's guild. No one knows who you are. You're not part of Zentarum either. So no one knows who that person was. But Tashlin's like, you're going back down into the dungeon, right? Because you need to disappear for a bit.
Oh yes.
Yes, we're planning to.
Yeah, and Elrune, you're going with him.
By
Wait,
the way,
what?
the prestidigitation lasts for an hour.
Oh, cool. So they do see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
do
know how
link it
long
to the.
darkness lasts.
For now, the darkness lasted as long as she left it. So
Okay.
yeah, and that she dispelled it once you guys got away. Yeah, they do link it. They're supposedly trying to link it to the Xanathar's guild because they found 2 pieces of evidence that it was linked to Xanathar. Which is good. But Tashlin's like, yes.
Yeah.
But I finished my job in the dungeon.
Omitra, welcome to the Zentarum. Here's your badge. Elrune, you're going down with him because we don't want him to die.
Oh, excuse me.
You're
thought it
keeping
was-
him alive.
Fine.
We don't need. There's no point in mapping farther than the 3rd level, but keep an eye on Omitra. I'm sure you guys have been working well together, so it makes sense that you go with him and not someone else.
Okay, fine.
All right, and that finishes that scene. Omitra is now part of the Zentarum. We have 2 Zentarum members. Elrune, you get 1 more renown from that.
Yes.
I'm very proud of you both for not entirely fucking it up.
Well, he fucked up our plans.
So that's for you 2. So we have 1 more scene before we go back into the dungeon. And this one will be quicker, I think. Tethrin,
Yes.
you are getting approached by 3 strings and offered the chance to join the Harpers.
Tetrim will kind of just like smile up at him as he idly plays. I wouldn't mind the opportunity.
I thought you would say that. And he leads you to a, more secluded room.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you're a bit low on the mic. Uza, I think it's better, maybe. Uza Solizef is an old woman who sells books out of a narrow 3-story building on Sorn Street in the Trades Ward. She claims to have trapped a monster in her shop and fears for the welfare of her books and her cat. The watch isn't likely to lend a hand, as Uza has a nasty habit of exaggerating, but the Harpers owe her. She's sobbing at Felzone's Folly, a tavern on Sorn and Salabar. Please, help her out.
Will do.
Do this, and you can join the Harpers.
And Tetrim will kind of put his Bandor away, nod, get up, and get going.
Okay. You find her easily enough at the bar, at the tavern mentioned. She's got a glass and a bottle of Neverwinter nectar, and she's just filling it and just sobbing drunkenly about the dire fate her storefront is in, and her poor, poor kitty. And won't anyone save him? Her? I think it's her.
What's the kitty's name?
Yeah, important.
Philippa.
So yeah, definitely a her, maybe.
Yes.
All right. So Tethram will approach and be like, "You have a cat that needs to be saved,"
Yes.
and raise an eyebrow.
Oh, please. A monstrous orb of many eyes has chased my cat Philippa into the shop. I locked them both in and ran away, but I just can't bear the guilt if she gets hurt. Will you save my kitty, please?
Sure.
She fishes and kind of drops the key to her shop and just like, oh, I'm sorry. She grabs
It's okay.
key.
It's okay. And then Tethram will kind of just like mage hand it as she fumbles for it again.
Yeah, it's a 2 keys. She goes like one's for the front and one's for the back.
All right. What kind of monster was this?
It's an orb with many eyes.
Mm. And you just locked it in the shop itself?
Yes, I was too scared to do anything else, but Philippa's still inside.
All right. I will see what I can do to deal with the monster, or at the very least, get your cat out.
Thank you so much.
Hmm. And then Tethran will just kind of turn and go on his way.
The shop is called Curiosity and Satisfaction. Or
Oh my god, I love her.
Me too.
sometimes it's just called Curiosity. It's a bookstore.
Is curiosity among on top of the front door and satisfaction on top of the back?
No, it's just called Curiosity and Satisfaction.
Okay. All right. Well, I will approach it, and before I actually even get near too close, I'll listen a little bit to see if I can hear any ruckus. Doubt it.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, I don't have advantage, but 21.
Okay. You hear the sound of like destruction and the meowing of a cat.
Does the cat seem distressed or pissed? Or just like startled?
More like a holy shit, I'm in trouble.
Yeah,
It
okay.
also seems to be coming from the second story of the building.
All right. Does it look like any of the windows are open?
No,
All right.
this building does not have windows.
Okay. Well then, I will start off by getting my assassin's mask on,
Okay.
and I will cast invisibility on myself after. Well, wait until I go inside. Then I'll cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. So you enter this small place. It's got some bookshelves and books and stuff.
Oh. It looks like I'm already on the second floor.
Nope, that's the entrance.
Really? Because there's a bed.
That's because the only one that had bookshelves on this option had a bed, so whatever.
Okay. So does it sound like it's still happening up top? I am going to.
It's quieted right now.
All right. Well, like I said, invisibility. And then
Sorry,
I will.
I thought I had given it vision and I hadn't.
Nope.
You had a token, you just didn't have vision.
So it's actually purple, not red. All right. Invisible up the stairs.
All right, so you go up the stairs, and we'll move. Ah! Why are you even moving it?
I didn't move anything.
Oh, because there's a bookshelf there. I see.
So, do I see anything?
Give me a perception check.
Motherfucker. 22.
Okay. So you look around, more bookshelves. You don't see anything, and then you're like looking up, and that's when you see it hovering at the very top of this it's something like 20 feet tall, because this is like a little tower building.
Yeah.
And you see what she described, a big orb with many eyes.
So, this looks like the thing that was in the other place, doesn't it? In the bar that we were kind of hiding out at when we were in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Were
Lovely.
you were stealthing? You were
I'm
invisible.
And yes, I was also stealthing because I was trying to move as quietly as I could.
Okay.
Do you want me to actually roll stealth?
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Okay. With advantage, thankfully. 26. Does he
Yeah,
not
he doesn't
notice me?
seem to see you. He doesn't seem to hear you coming up the stairs. And it is basically just looking around with all of its eyes, trying to find where the fuck the cat went.
Oh. Okay. Well then. So you said it was 20 feet in the air-ish?
Yes.
Can I fly in here?
It's 20 feet high, but that will break your stealth because the flapping of your wings is noisy.
All right. No, because I'd have to actually play a tune. Oh well. While I'm invisible, I would like to whip out my my hand crossbow and take
Okay.
a quick pot shot at it.
Okay, give me a roll.
Okay. Crossbow. I'll turn on sneak attack because I'm invisible. 16.
16 hits.
Awesome.
I hope that's a baby.
6. So 17 total.
Nice. You hit it, and it wasn't expecting it. That hurt quite a bit.
And
but
I'd like to...
you now have its attention.
Yeah, that's fine. I'd like to use the rest of my movement to fly.
Okay. Up on top of the bookshelf?
Does it look like it's stable enough that I could land on it?
Probably. It's a double bookshelf because it has like books to either side, so it's wide enough.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'd have to be there.
All right,
Alrighty.
roll initiative.
Okay. Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
Well,
This is going to be short.
Maybe. Apparently, I want to kill this thing, and then I'm going to take this to show that she wasn't lying when she said, or exaggerating when she said that there was a monster in her house.
And I nat 1. So, Tethrin, you go again.
Okay.
Could you not have done this when there were 2 of us?
I'm going to switch to my rapier.
Not just Pinecone, lad.
Well, you guys didn't really need the help.
No. And then I'm going to stab it. I don't get sneak attack because there's nobody else here.
Besides, I nat 20 quite at least once with the Black Viper on that.
Stab.
Yeah, that works.
For another 10.
Okay, it's still up.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't expect it to go down on the first hit. I have anything I can do as a bonus action? Not particularly. I could have added an additional dice roll to my damage, but I didn't actually call it at the time. Oh well. Yep. That is me. Also, there's no tracker on this one.
Yeah, I think the API crashed.
Can you give yourself inspiration?
I can spend it. Kerr, why are you rolling that twice? Weird.
All right, so
What beam is gonna hit him?
Tat.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, because I'm great at those. 9.
Cool, you're frightened.
Yeah, I know. It's ugly and it's gross and it's really drooling all over the place. Get over yourself.
And now give me a constitution saving throw.
I'm I'm so much better at those. 12.
And you're paralyzed.
Great. Awesome. I wish it was Dex. I can do those. I'm trained in Dex. Okay. So I guess I'm not able to do nothing.
Yeah, you lose a turn. At the end of your turn, you get another Constitution saving throw.
Do I also get another wisdom saving throw to see if I'm still afraid of it?
Yes.
15?
You have disadvantage on your wisdom save.
But wasn't my wisdom save though.
Yeah, I know. You are no longer paralyzed.
14.
You are no longer feared.
Motherfucker. You
Oh,
drooled
while you were
all over-
paralyzed, it is gonna like move over here because it's not a dumbass.
You drooled all over my fucking hair. Okay. Well, it's its turn now, right? Since I lost mine.
Yep, it is its turn, and I get to roll again and see if I get the like actually fun shit. Ray. I hate
What's
rolling
it
for
called?
rays.
You got a 1 and a 1.
You can't use the same ray twice.
I know. However, comma.
Does that mean I get to choose the next one?
Mm-mm.
Oh, come on.
Really? Paralyze again?
No.
I mean,
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
fucker.
You are not feared.
I'm really still annoyed that I can still feel it in my hair.
Give me another wisdom saving throw.
Oh God, really? 4.
You are confused.
Oh God, this is the worst.
You cannot move, and you can't do anything on your turn.
Okay. Can I at least give another wisdom saving throw to see if I shake off confusion?
No, confusion just lasts for a turn. So you
good. This is annoying.
Can I use Zeo's roll?
No, you may not.
Maybe I'll give you the luck and you can duplicate that roll, though.
Absolutely no.
Wait, what do you mean
Oh
he
my
can't do
God.
anything?
She got a 3 and a 1. The same
He was
things that she got last time.
He was
Oh,
confused.
come
so he
on.
couldn't do anything.
You know what? No, I'm gonna...
Hang on.
Someone else roll 2d4,
Garm,
please.
how about Garm roll? Because
Yes.
he hasn't been doing anything. Garm, roll 2d4.
It is done. What am I rolling for?
The rays that this thing uses on Tethrin.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, well, he's trying the fear ray first on you, so that's another wisdom saving throw.
God damn it.
Are we just never going to find Tethrin's body?
Motherfucker, no! I'd like to point out that I'm not trained in wisdom saves, and yet I rolled better this time.
The confusion ray has separate effects on it. It basically
Oh.
makes you attack a
Okay.
random creature, but there's nothing around him, so...
Hmm.
Yeah, you're not scared. Give me a con save.
Because that is way better. 15.
You had to pass that one. That was
Yeah,
the
Way
I
better is a
did.
one more.
Guess what? You actually get a turn this time.
Thank God. Okay. Oh. Hey, Kuro, how hurt does this thing look?
Pretty hurt.
Like, could I stab it and take it out? Or
Maybe. If you
Yeah,
roll really well.
you know what? I'm really tempted to do. I'm very tempted to do something really stupid.
Uh-huh. I hope
Hey.
it doesn't involve fire inside a bookstore.
I wasn't going to involve fire
Better
inside a
fucking not.
bookstore. I was actually considering polymorphing it and then just landing on top of it.
That would be fun.
But no, not yet. Boop. I guess I'll just stab it.
Okay.
$20. And I am
Okay.
going to burn an inspiration die to add damage to it.
Okay. Give me the damage.
11 piercing. Roll 1d8. Oh, so that's 19 damage.
All right, you split this guy through the eye, the main eye, and the spectator is dead. And you hear meow from behind you.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna. Oh, there's the kitty cat. Can I? You know what? I'm gonna have a use for that fucking cloak. I'm gonna take the cloak, scoop up the spectator's body, wrap it in the cloak, and put it in the bag of holding for now.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go get out some dried rations. I probably have something like fish or some kind of meat. And I'm just gonna slowly approach the kitty cat with the meat out.
We have animal handling, right? Please tell me we have.
Oh, we do.
You definitely have
We definitely
rations
do.
because I gave you all the rations.
No. I was talking about animal handling checks.
Yes. Yes, we do. And I definitely have rations. I had rations even before you gave me rations.
Yeah, but I'm
Right.
just saying you were looking for something specific. I would have given you like basically the entire party's rations, so
Okay.
you would have been able to do that.
Cool.
All right, give me an animal handling with advantage because you've got food, and you also just killed the spectator that was trying to kill him.
Oh,
Nice. You are a cat whisperer. Kitty cat just like meow, and just like comes up,
so
sniffs at the food, looks away.
I'm gonna pretend that I don't
Sniffs
notice.
at the food again.
Yep.
Looks entirely disinterested.
Yeah.
Sniffs at the food again and eventually starts to lick it daintily. And
Yeah,
eventually pulls it out of your hand and snarfs it down.
Yeah, once it starts eating, I'm just gonna kind of quickly take out my Bandor and then, like I couldn't have done that before.
He's purring now.
Yep. All right.
He's like, you're a good man. You killed a spectator. Thank you.
Yeah. What? How did it get here, and why was it here?
He wanted to kill me
Why?
because someone used me to send a message, and I think he wanted me dead because of that.
Oh. Hey, Karu. Do I recognize this cat?
No.
Didn't. I thought we. I thought that we were approached by a cat, weren't we? Or was that something else? It's been a while.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well. It's
Is
dead
it just
now.
me or is the show really quiet again?
Sorry. Apparently I had some issues with my mic. Well.
He said something about me being a spy, but I'm not a spy. I'm just a cat.
Just because LOL, I'd like to incite the cat.
Sure.
Just because LOL. I don't have advantage on that, I don't think so. Yeah, just a cat. Don't really care that much.
He's a cat.
Mm-hmm.
He's very happy now and purring and like rubbing up against you.
Do you want me to go and get your human?
Yes.
All right.
Is she okay?
Oh, she's fine. She was just very, very worried. She sent me.
I thought she had left me here to die.
Nope.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I like her.
Yes. And I'll make sure that she feeds you.
More purring.
Mm-hmm. Another little bit of jerky. In the meantime.
All right. So you go back and tell Uza that the geyser is destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
She is very happy.
Mm-hmm.
And quickly, once you give her the keys back, goes back to her shop to check on Philippa.
Before she goes, I'd like to just kind of see if she looks like she's a caster of some sort. Rogue.
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
She is not a caster.
However,
But it looks like she might be an alchemist.
Okay.
Just given by what you saw in her shop and
All right, well,
All right, so you go back to Three Strings
I do.
and give him the gazer.
Yeah, I'd be like, well, she wasn't exaggerating this time. I'd make sure that we had like a little room or something to ourselves before I whipped out a fucking spectator. Spectator, pardon.
Three Strings is like,
Yeah.
Do you give him the other information?
Yeah. I'd be like, yeah, the cat seemed to think the gazer was trying to kill it because it thought that she was used as a sending and was a spy.
Interesting.
I'd like
The
to
only
think that-
people I know that use these creatures are Xanathar's guild.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually a little surprised to see it up on the surface. Last time I saw it was down in the dungeon.
Oh, they don't use them very often, but it makes sense to send something like this after just a cat. Well, we'll have to look into it, but congratulations. Welcome to the Harpers. Here's your pin.
I'm gonna... Karu, it wasn't the one from the third floor, yeah? Not
No.
as far as I could tell. Yeah, I figured.
No, it was another one. And this happens fairly close to the beginning of your week. Later on in the week, you receive a paper bird informing you that you now have Silver Rewards membership with the Guild of Apothecaries and Physicians.
Okay.
If you mention this to any alchemist, you get a 20% discount on the cost of any common or uncommon potions.
Ooh. Let me actually write that down. Because I don't want to forget that. It was what, Silver Rewards?
Silver Rewards membership with the Guild of Apothecaries and Physicians. Or as Garm says, Alchemist Prime.
If you go down to the Gladiator Pit, you can also get Gladiator Prime, and that allows you to give a 5 gold a month sponsorship to a gladiator of your choice for free. They get 250 of it. The Gladiator Pit takes the other half.
It's a very noble cause, really.
Yeah.
You're giving them
you even
means
get
of
some,
livelihood to escape the arena.
Yeah, you even get these like special little flags you can use when cheering.
That's wonderful.
Completely unrelated. Amazon Prime means that you can subscribe to Twitch Prime for free for a month. Just renew every month.
That's amazing.
Uza does also approach you and gives you a spell book.
Ooh. What kind?
One that has spells in it.
Well, yeah.
Oh, not empty. You've already got one of those.
Well, no.
It has Alarm, Comprehend Languages, Disguise Self, Illusory Script, Knock, Misty Step, and Locate Object.
All right, you're gonna have to like write that in text so I can actually.
Yeah, I'll give it to you on the break, which we're taking now since we have finished the
above ground stuff.
Above ground stuff.
Alright, well, we'll be back in just a few minutes, and I'm going to go deafen the others while I chill. So, if you enjoy what we do here, you can also support us, but you can also support our gladiatorial adventures by pledging your patronage to us for a mere, we have a variety of reward levels, some of which will get you discounts on art for Karu, some of which will get you possibly into some of our one-shots and stuff. But I would like to thank the various people who have patronized our gladiatory adventures so far, and that would be Shomaru, Heather, Kelly Ferwies, Jorgmir, Brielle, Pyrolytic, Jesus Mendoza, Keora, Sayoko Hawken, and Mia Midair. Thank you very much for helping us to continue to fight in the horrible pits of the arena. And we'll be back in just a few minutes. And we're back.
Welcome back, folks. And with our fascinating adventures completed up on Waterdeep and 2 people indoctrinated into their new guilds, the 4 of you return, pay 1 gold to Durnan, and descend into the Undermountain with new information, new pins, new badges, new shinies, and a shit ton of rations.
And new magical weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
That was
remember,
Finally.
included in the shinies.
hey,
Does
remember-
Realm Epic have a new pin?
Oh god, no.
They probably did give him a token of Lathrandir. Fuck his name. I hate
Lysander.
Faerun gods are so fucking hard to pronounce.
Me.
Lathander.
Yes, I got a new pin. We only need 5 more.
Da 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 da.
Well, we had a 4th one, and then somebody used it in crimes, so...
Was half of the incriminating evidence.
I mean, technically speaking, I also have a emblem of one of the drow houses here in the Undermountain.
Nice, alright, we're
Yes,
halfway
the
there.
Drouses.
Soon we'll be
Don't
able
you
to...
have 2 of those?
You can't use doubles.
No, but I thought you had one for House Ovendar given to you by the guy on the 2nd floor,
Yeah.
and then you found one of House whatever the fuck on inside.
Fuck, I think I did. I can't remember that house's name.
We're up to
No,
5.
that's the one you actually have on your sheet.
Oh, 10 or...
Tenorthal, yeah, that's the
Tenor-
one you found in Skolbor. You also have one of
Right.
House Alvrindar.
Just
Yeah.
three more and we get the right to challenge the Elite Four. Also, how much gold do I have now?
I don't know. Most of it
Sure.
is apparently in party gold.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's listed in the bag of holding.
I'll
Yeah.
have to... Yeah, we'll figure that out later.
Figure that out after session tonight, because otherwise you're going to forget.
Oop.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys go down. You're familiar with the first 2 levels thanks to your extensive mapping, and also pretty much all of it has been taken over by Zentarum folks. So you all head down to the area where you saw a mirror portal that had a wizard holding a wand on the border of it,
On the keystone.
on the keystone.
Oh, Mitra. Do the thing?
Is it specifically a human?
It's you can't really tell it's a wizard because it's got like a, it looks like a wizard, but it doesn't really have a face. Like it's hidden in the hood.
This is a tale. A tale from the GM.
We all love and
Um,
appreciate Earl.
If you're gonna start washing your face, go do it somewhere else.
Just the slightest grumble as you throw him.
No. No.
You monster! Can sorcerers use wands as a focus?
That's a good question.
Valid. I think they can use wands, staffs,
Or
orbs.
rather, who can use? Oh, a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard can use such an item for a spell casting focus.
There you go.
So you're double proficient, right?
I just wanted to make sure that, like, I could actually use this thing and then it would know that I could use it and I wasn't just holding a fancy stick.
I mean, you are kind of just holding a fancy stick, however,
Does it
I
look
mean-
like it's using a spell or anything, or is it just holding up the...
It's like holding up a wand.
What the?
I mean, I guess I'll use, like, prestidigitation,
You
just
okay?
to, like, make sparks.
You okay there, Joe?
Just saw something weird.
Okay. Let us know.
So you're like using a spell via the focus of the wand and touching the mirror?
Touching the
Is that
stone.
The stone? Okay.
Yeah, just, like, make a light and poke it with the lit stick.
Nothing happens.
Try it without magic?
Can I poke the mirror?
Nothing happens.
Wave it. Maybe
I make the same pose as the thing in the stove.
Nothing happens.
Hey, Ral,
Yes.
you try.
I try.
Nothing happens.
Isn't it supposed to be like a swish and a flick?
I would like to swish and flick while poking the mirror.
And suddenly, nothing happens.
Hmm.
It's a
I
long
mean,
O.
it's a mirror, right?
Yes.
Omitra, did you make the same pose as the symbol in the mirror? Like,
Oh, like
completely
flip it?
replicating it?
I mean, I can try flipping it.
Yeah, like if it's a
Sure.
mirror, maybe you have to replicate the pose.
I
Nothing
replicate the
happens.
pose either with left hand or right hand.
Nada.
All right, which one of you's got the hat of Disguiso?
I do.
Karu,
Oh,
I can't identify on the fucking mirror on the portal thing
what spells?
It's gonna
and
be
how to use it.
it's gonna be incredibly fucking funny if it's trapped and just goddamn explodes.
I'm
I
going
like-
to say you have to look like Hallister, but
I'm
I
gonna
like-
say it's not magical at all, and it's Hallister fucking with us.
Absolutely.
However, comma,
Fuck, that would be really
But
good,
yeah.
actually.
I'd like to ritual cast identify
Okay.
so I don't waste myself on.
While the rest of us are fucking around.
Yeah,
Basically.
I'd also like to take one of the wands, and as I'm ritual casting,
I'm
Mhm.
not sure if this should work this way, but according to what it says in the spell, you should be able to tell how whatever
to
this
use it.
magic thing is used. So yes, you identify this mirror. It is magical. It is a portal. It is activated by touching a wand with at least one charge on it.
oh,
It has to be a magical wand with at least one charge.
goddamn, I
It
had a magical
probably uses
wand.
a charge to activate it.
I had a wand of secrets,
You did.
and now I
So-
don't.
That is correct.
We got the wand in this dungeon. It was specifically to open this portal.
You are correct.
how does one
Haven't
make a wand with charges?
It has to be a magical item. Certain wands like that, like the wand of secrets or the wand of fireballs. There's a bunch of magical wands that have charges.
Alright,
Basically, I think all magic wands, like magic wands, not your generic wand that you buy for 10 gold, have charges of some kind, unless it has some other property. But I think most of them have charges. So you might find more wands.
I mean, they're pretty common in terms of magical items, so we'll probably find one eventually.
We can always just like kind of on the breaks. We can just look around and see if we can find any of them.
haven't a bunch of us played Legend of Zelda games? How are we this fucking bad at puzzles?
Listen, I even thought of this is a mirror. Maybe you have to make the pose that's represented in the mirror.
It's you find a weird item in the dungeon, you use it on the weird thing in the dungeon.
Have you been in this dungeon for more than 10 minutes? Everything's weird in this dungeon. How are you supposed to connect what weird thing goes with what weird thing and what weird thing is
To
just
be
Hallister
fair-
fucking with us?
That is a fair point.
To be fair, you guys sold the wand of secrets before finding the mirror.
Oh, thank fuck.
True.
Because you guys went up without looking through this corridor because you had seen the gelatinous cube, so avoided it. And
Oh.
only came back to it much later after you had sold the wand, which is actually why you didn't have a wand the first time you came to it, because
Well,
you had already sold it.
That feels significantly less bad.
Yeah, it's not like you guys had the wand and didn't use it. No, I'm
We
pretty
didn't
sure.
have a wand.
I'm pretty sure when you found this and saw the wand, you were like, "Ah, motherfucker, you sold the wand," and had that
We were.
conversation at the time.
But it wasn't because it had charges.
No, it was just that was the
It was a
wand
stick.
It just happened to be the first wand you guys had, and at that moment you didn't have it.
Alright, well, back to the surface to dump all our money into crafting magical items.
Nope.
All right, so you continue down to the second level and go to the next one that you guys had not opened, which was one that had a tree on the.
Shall I do the same and
Keystone.
cast Identify?
I poke it with a stick.
It shimmers to life.
Ha! I've been waiting to test this out. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we've got to at least try the stupid options before we cast Identify. We gotta solve these
Yeah.
puzzles.
Wait.
Really.
Not to mention, we have 10 minutes to test out while you're casting Identify.
Yeah,
Did you
I'm just
disguise
imagining.
yourself?
Sorry, Pi?
Did you disguise yourself, Elrune? Do you remember what happened the last time we activated one of these fuckers?
Yeah, they were drawing the other side. Yeah, she probably did activate the hat, but
Okay.
Tethrin starts setting up his ritual, and I just poke it with a stick.
Yeah, I'm just imagining Catherine just like sitting down and taking out the items he needs, and then just like poke, and it flares to life. And
I just look at Tethrin and it's like, oh look, I fixed it before 10 minutes passed.
That's nice.
Slowly starts, like, snuffing out all the candles, putting the dust back in the pouches.
So, what do we see?
on the other side, I'm loading a really big map.
Oh wow,
It
it's
makes
got
a
a loading
loading
bar.
symbol?
It's got a loading bar.
Do we hear the dial-up connection as it's just struggling to figure
Shut it
shit
off!
out?
Shut it off!
Please, of all the times to not
I'm
touch
gonna point
violence.
out, Garm, I hear that noise every day at work.
Oof.
Hell
Okay.
I'm
world.
not kidding.
Do you
You see a room.
Nice.
No.
do you
You
log in
see
AOL CDs?
you see a room that is 35 feet wide and about 25 feet. No, 35 feet long, 25 feet wide, with some like a bench in the middle of the room made of wood thrown to one side. Debris, a bit of grass or moss growing on the ground, and one door heading towards one side.
Oh, that could be literally fucking anywhere.
Yes.
Have we seen this place before?
No.
Can I poke the portal and see if my finger is stopped or if I actually go through?
You have a stick and you're using your finger.
Yeah,
You guys have poked things before.
with Mage
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah, alright, fair.
Your finger passes through as if there is nothing there.
Uh-oh.
Does Mage Hand?
Yeah.
I'd like to open the door with Mage hand.
Isn't it pretty far away? So
Carver?
you're saying we could go through
It's like
this?
25 feet away from the portal.
Yeah, and Mage hand you can summon up to 30 feet away.
You open the door and you see outside the door what looks to be sunlight.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
Wait, hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This must be a holy.
Oh.
This must be a holy place to Horus Ray. I'm going in.
I closed the door.
You're passing.
I'm going through the
Close
portal,
the door. Okay, you go through the portal.
and then I'm gonna go through the door.
Hold on a sec. You're
No.
going through the portal.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you're going through the portal to get to the door, Garm.
Uh huh.
You just walk through the portal.
Uh huh.
You're the first person to walk through the portal.
Uh huh.
I have to look for something.
Oh God, was it all illusory this whole time?
F.
Lol.
I
Uh,
think I know
is it?
where this is, and that's terrifying.
Hold on, I need to find 46.
Where the fuck?
Me
is it?
2046.
No, it's roll for
Oh
stat.
wait, it's not a rollable there's a fucking hold on, I have to grab the deck.
Shows yo.
Oh, you're
What are
fucked.
you doing, Garm?
You know you can just do the chow roll.
Well, I'm obviously dead. Alright, well that's a pretty good spread.
Okay, so
Yes.
Also, no, that is not a good
That's
spread.
That's a terrible
awful.
spread.
it's a decent spread.
No, it
No,
isn't.
it is for you, not for the rest of
Garm,
us.
high or low?
Hi.
Okay.
Sorry. Hi.
Give me a D100.
Oh,
That's either really good or really bad.
91.
just in case.
Wow, you're lucky.
Am I?
Okay, cool. So you all see Realmovic just confidently stride through this thing, and the moment he passes through, you see a rune appear and go off.
Where? In the room?
In the basically in the portal area.
Oh, okay.
Um
But not like on our side, is what I'm saying.
no, it's basically it was a rune that was set on the door on the portal itself that activated as soon as he passed.
Like an alarm.
It looks like almost like a flame or something. I'll screenshot it for in a second. You're
If
lucky,
only
Garm.
you could have art abilities so you could draw it on screen.
Well, because I'm on a different page. I'm on the page
Oh,
that
okay.
the portal opens to.
Yeah, we're just on
Uh,
the splash screen.
Yeah, I know. Because I didn't know if you were going through the portal or not.
Have you ever met me?
Garm,
Yes.
when the target rolls damage, so when you roll damage, you can re-roll any of the damage dice once. You have to use the new rolls.
Can you type that in chat for me? Is that
So if he rolled a 1, he could re-roll the dice.
Lunch.
For damage.
so? I think we've all learned a valuable lesson about portals today.
Bum rush?
Bum rush.
Let Ral do first.
Dick first, every time. Thanks. How? Oh, okay. Afterwards. All right. I see.
Yeah, it's a one-time thing.
Well, time to
I
keep
gave
that.
you a boon.
Yep. Time to keep that until I roll a nat 20 with shit damage.
And I posted in the Discord what the rune looks like. The magic people in the party can give me an Arcana check.
Cool.
AKA everyone but me. Like, you could have just said everyone but Elrune.
Yeah, but then we feel like we're calling Elrune out.
That was a 12.
Okay. It's a rune. It's a magic rune.
I got a 16 Arcana check.
It's a magic rune that somehow gave you a boon.
Nice.
21?
You get the feeling it might have also been able to do something very bad. You just got lucky. Omitra, this is the Elder Rune of Chaos.
Of course I would fucking know what it is.
Of course you would.
Very in character.
Tell
I'm
us
like,
about,
oh yeah, I decorated that, like all of my stuff with that shit.
tell us about the Elder Rune of Chaos. Korombos. Or Karambus, maybe.
The Elder Runes have two sides to them always. This one in particular, and since you actually met the DC, the Bane effect is it basically confuses you for a minute.
Well, how would you know with Realmavic?
Wait, what was the DC?
20.
Mm.
You know, the only reason I think you actually know more about this thing is because you probably saw it when you were looking up things, and it just was in passing.
It was really interesting.
It was really interesting.
So who's going next?
If I know it's the Elder Rune of Chaos, I'm going next. I'll probably walk through going, hell yeah, Elder Rune of Chaos, see what you got for me.
Elder Rune of what?
Yeah, as I'm going through the portal.
No rune happens to you. You just go through the portal.
I'll follow.
First one through.
I'll follow.
I
All
want
right.
a new stick while I'm out here.
I'll follow too. Okay.
We'll all go through the portal.
As we go through, Elrune is going to pause for a moment and say, we're past Skullport, I think. I think we're between the 4th and 5th level.
How can you tell? Car,
Oh, God.
Jeff, ping us?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've heard rumors of underground forest that basically it feels like you're on the surface with shrubs, birds, and other animals, sunlight, like an entire forest.
I feel like that may have been pertinent information to mention before we crossed through the portal.
You walked through it before I could say anything.
Well, yes, but the rest of you.
And then Omitra walked forward immediately after saying
Okay,
Rune
but-
of Chaos.
Okay, but Tethrin. Yeah, you're right, we're good. Alright,
And I will mention one other thing for the rumor, and I will point out we could go back if we want to.
The portal
Here.
closes behind you.
Yeah, but I have a stick. It might reopen it. Anyways, apparently there's a green dragon that lives in this forest.
Shit, I forgot about.
What? Uh-oh.
Forgot about what?
I was gonna give
Also-
Omitra another
Vision?
quest.
Oh.
We'll talk about that later.
And don't burn down this forest, Omitra. I'm just saying this now because apparently an archdruid protects this forest. So I don't want an archdruid being pissed at us. And yes, Omitra, I am looking at you. I don't care that you're making those gestures. Don't burn down this forest. Also, you're muted, Pi.
What do I know about green dragons? Like, what element are they with, and etc., etc.?
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Yes. Dragons are creatures of magic.
Mm-hmm.
The
It's
stick-
dragon related. Omitra just
24?
Green dragons, the most cunning and treacherous of true dragons. Green dragons use misdirection and trickery to get the upper hand against their enemies. Nasty tempered and thoroughly evil, they take special pleasure in subverting and corrupting the good-hearted. In the ancient forests they roam, green dragons demonstrate an aggression that is often less about territory than it is about gaining power and wealth with as little effort as possible.
well, luckily there's no one in this group that the green dragon can corrupt.
Yeah, I was about to say. Hey, wait, Realmimic.
Mm-mm.
No, have you heard about the god he follows? No, he's already been corrupted.
Horus Ray is a good guy.
This
No,
goes
he
on for a
isn't.
long time, but they're basically capricious hunters, manipulative schemers, conflict, and they love conflict and corruption.
But does the lovely Omitra know what they spew out their face?
And they apparently prefer sentient creatures as their treasures.
Oh, well, Omitra might be
As
in
their
trouble
what?
then.
Treasures.
As their treasure. They have
Oh,
poison
you're
breath.
fine.
Poison, huh?
Poison.
Also, my hat of disguise comes off now. I don't need it.
So,
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, that's a good lad.
What a good boy.
So, did Relmevic actually stop after he got the boon, or is he still going to the door to open it?
Okay,
Still
so
going to the
a
door.
bit of correction. When you open the door with Mage Hand, you only opened it a crack because it opens inward, and there is a huge pile of shit barricading that door closed from the inside.
I would like to move the shit.
That's a bad sign.
And the other door is also barricaded. The one you see another door to the south.
Another door.
Elrune?
Haru. Sorry, Sho, 1 sec. Just once I go through and I look back at the portal, does it still have the same keystone with the dead tree?
Yep.
Okay.
And you still
Awesome.
have the stick.
Oh yes, I still have multiple sticks.
Wait,
No, I mean the stick did not disintegrate or anything. It just
Oh. Okay, good to know. Because of that, I'm going to give each of my party members a stick. Because if we have to book it, whoever is here first opens the goddamn gate.
There are busted benches on the ground?
Yep.
Are they wood?
Yeah.
Can I poke the gate with a stick, i.e. part of a bench?
Nothing happens.
It's processed. Interesting.
The other thing that our sharp-eyed elf would have seen is that hidden behind an iron stove in the corner is a body.
What kind of body?
A halfling.
How dead? How long dead does it look?
Dead?
How long dead? A while. He's like really. Yeah, it's been a while. Can you give me a medicine check?
I'll help.
Okay. 15.
Okay. You're not sure exactly how long he's been dead, but you can tell that he died from several lightning shocks.
Okay. And last question. Oh, sorry. Go
He
ahead.
has in one hand what looks to be a silvered short sword.
Another one?
And in the other is a burnt torch stub. And he's got a Dungeoneer's pack behind him.
Okay. Who wants a silver short sword?
I already got one.
I mean, we should probably just put it in our bag of
Bag of
holding.
holding.
You said died of lightning shocks.
Yep.
Can green dragons do that, or can they only do poison?
Their breath weapon is poison, but a lot of magical creatures do have spell casting.
So it's possible a green dragon still did that.
It would have to be a very old green dragon to have spell casting. Usually the younger ones do not, just have the breath weapon.
So, hey guys, do you want to find out what happened to him?
Oh.
Before you do that, I want to search the body for anything that might be useful. Even just like notes or anything.
Or something identifying.
Mm-hmm.
Search just yields. He's got a Dungeoneer's pack. The rations are spoiled. He had 5 torches remaining, and he has a small pouch containing 4 gold.
I give everyone each 1 gold. Here, this covers what it took to get down here.
He's also wearing leather armor.
Mm. It wouldn't fit any of us anyways.
Nah. So.
You might as well, while we're in here.
Well, get ready to...
Garm is Realmovic just ignoring all this and working on getting rid of the barricade.
It's like the 50th dead corpse we found down here.
That's true. Okay. Alright, so you're casting that as a ritual? Can you
it doesn't actually have it.
Okay, it's 10 minutes. Okay, so yeah, you're casting that 10 minutes, prepping the spell.
That's the duration.
Casting time is 1 action. It
Oh,
lasts for 10.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was reading it wrong. Sorry. Okay, so you cast that as Realmovic keeps moving things out of the way. and you hear the as the body begins to like reanimate slightly, just enough for the head to like crack at a kind of odd angle. It's kind of unnerving to look up at you
Mm-hmm.
with very dead eyes.
Well,
What killed you?
A ghostly light.
Have you seen an Ankh?
No.
Thank you, though.
why did you barricade the doors?
I thought it would keep it away from me.
Fucking dipshit tries to hide behind an iron stove to get away from lightning. Fucking. Sorry, I mean freaking. Freaking dipstick tries to hide behind an iron stove.
Look, it was the only thing he had left inside the room to hide behind, I guess.
He's a halfling. He could have hid behind nothing at all. Or in the wood pile.
That's
Or
three
his own
questions.
backpack.
Yeah.
How old is the dragon?
I don't know.
Shit, he didn't say there is no dragon.
One question left.
Should we ask about the Archfey?
He'd ask his name.
You mean the Archdruid?
Archdruid, sorry.
Yeah, is
go
that?
ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
Was it the Archdruid that did this to you?
No. And the air is released and the corpse falls back to the ground.
Okay, well,
Okay, based on his description of it can go through barricaded doors and glowing bright or white light, would I have any idea what the fuck happened?
Give me an Arcana check.
15.
Probably a ghost of some kind. There's certain ghosts that glow. I think specters glow, will-o-wisps glow. There might be a couple of other undead creatures that can, phase through walls and have a glow to them.
Uh-huh.
And cast lightning of some sort.
Mm-hmm. Considering the lightning, you're probably leaning towards will-o-wisp because specters tend to possess people.
Uh-huh.
There is nothing magical beyond the gate in this room.
Not even past the barricades?
Nope.
well, I guess we should go through the door that Realm Evic's already basically uncovered at this point.
Uh-huh.
I would like to conveniently throw away the last piece of barricade as Elrune says that.
Why, thank you, Realm Evic.
Always glad to help.
Alright, I said it was daytime, so I'm just gonna...
You're welcome, by the way, for asking about the Ankh.
I did say thank you. I did shout thank you. I don't know if it came through.
You did. Ooh, it's bright.
Oh, that's bright.
Ah. This keeps happening to us.
One of these days, I will put,
Sorry?
one of these days I will put like tinted glass or something on some of my masks.
So yeah, you look outside and what you see is kind of hard to believe. Or at the very least, it doesn't feel like you're in the dungeon. There is a forest outside, and just for like understanding the map, you're seeing the trunks of the trees that are basically canopied on top of you. And above that, there is a blue sky, some puffs of cloud, the sun. You can even feel like the sun's warmth. And these trees are not like underground trees or anything. They are mostly, it's actually a mix, I believe, of deciduous and coniferous.
Yep.
And the ones that can have a reddish hue or a yellow hue. So it's very, very colorful. It almost looks like it's autumn. A warm autumn. It's not too cold.
What season was it on the surface?
What is that?
It's a dog.
Oh,
That's a boof of a dog.
Oof.
Oof. On the surface, I'm gonna roll.
is it the
for
same as this?
that.
So,
Ignore the fact that that was a 5 and not a 4.
Surprise! In this universe, there's 5 seasons, right?
Apparently.
right. Summer, winter, spring, fall, construction. I got you. Oh no, wait, sorry. Here it's spell plague. Here it's edition change. That's what it is. Yes.
It was autumn outside.
Oh well. Karu, I need you to know that we've seen a lot of weird ass crap in this dungeon, including a
This is
dog.
the weirdest.
This is the most unsettling thing we've come across.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that we definitely just stepped into went through a gate to somewhere that isn't the dungeon, but I
But
think
it
we
feels
just
like
went.
that.
Yeah, we might be on Kryn. We might be in Jasper National Park. I don't know.
Why Jasper, not Banff?
It was the first one that came to mind.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, this is definitely weird. I will also point out that as you exit and look around and kind of get your bearings, you also hear a bit of like a moaning sound, almost like maybe it's wind. It's
Nope.
kind of hard to tell coming from.
The fucking Legend of Zelda ass fairy pond?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's coming from beyond that gate.
Is this a fucking Legend of Zelda ass fairy pond?
Beyond
No,
what?
it's just a pond.
Beyond what gate?
To the north of the Legend of Zelda ass fairy pond.
This way.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's...
Oh.
Did that help?
Yep. Well, there's also a door up this way.
I
If
thought
I
that
w-
was just an alcove. Sorry.
If I wasn't the kind of person who constantly bitched about anything that seemed meta, I would definitely go over there and throw a gold in. But that would make me a vile hypocrite.
Mm-hmm.
As well, you
Fair
turn
enough.
around and look at the structure you just came out of, and they look like windowless stone guardhouses. They've got peaked slate tiled rooftops.
Mm-hmm.
They have walkways, and what you can see is what looks like a wall made of you have the central pillars and then like arced walkways that go from each of the pillars, and all of that is made out of white marble that it looks old as fuck and covered in moss and vines.
Catherine?
Yes.
Who the fuck made this?
Yeah, Kuru. Who made it?
You can't tell.
Oh boy.
Really? Can't tell. Can I tell approximately how old it is?
Pre-spell plague.
Okay.
Shit, it's
And-
4th edition.
And there's shush. And there's nothing at all that gives away what architectural style it is. Because I'm presuming that
What's-
each race has their own type of style.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the description on your thing with
'Cause
the
Dwarves are very geometric.
background?
They like hard
Also, these
lines.
trees are also showing how old this place is because they are about
Huge.
30 to 50 feet high. They are very old trees.
But how wide?
Depends on the tree, I guess. And there's all kinds of berry bushes and shrubs and flowers.
Wow,
So the description says, running through the forest are crumbling 20-foot-high walkways atop ivy-covered white marble archways supported by thick white marble columns. Some sections of the walkways have collapsed due to age or seismic activity.
Huh. Carl, there's a door over here.
There is.
I'd like to open the door.
Okay.
I'd like to prepare my rapier just in case hand on it. Ready to draw.
Oh boy, crackers. No beds.
What?
This looks like another.
Another guard.
Inside this room, there's a rusty lantern hanging from a rafter that is glowing, brightly illuminating a musty room with no windows that contains 4 wooden beds with moldy mattresses. At the foot of each bed is an empty, overturned chest.
Looks like somebody was looting.
Alright. I'd like to go through the northern door.
Karu.
That's a long ass lantern.
Yeah,
Like,
that
lasting
lantern. Hey, Mitra. Is there anything magical about that lantern? Because I'm not sure how it's been glowing.
This
long as it
entire
has.
place is fucking magical. But yes, what do my freaked out magic eyes see?
The lantern is glowing with evocation magic.
It's a magical lantern
Oh yes.
of evocation.
Okay. Oh, Ralph steps further into the room.
Yes, Tetrin?
Elrune,
Hmm?
our party's leaving through the door.
I'm not yet. However, comma.
Yes, Tetrin, what can I do for you?
Oh, that's a...
Keep moving, Tethrin. You're in the doorway. What?
I'm gonna move back out the doorway. You go in there and you see for
Don't!
yourself. You go in
Spiders.
there and see for yourself.
Or I would like to close the door.
Open the door.
Close the door.
Okay, let's not go
through
that way.
Through the door, you see a lot of trees again, but these are shrouded in thick webs and dead animals wrapped in silken cocoons hanging from the boughs.
Do they notice the door opening?
You kind of start to see movement, but then you close the door and you're like, maybe they won't.
Ooh, that means that if they come, they might come this way.
How big was the door?
About 5 feet across.
Yeah, it's about 5 feet.
About half a spider width.
Do I see any movement coming from the north?
No.
Or which way do these doors open?
Outward.
Fuck me. Alright, well, I'm just gonna leave
Actually,
this...
no, they would have opened inward because despite that not being fire code, it makes sense because then you can barricade yourself in.
There's no fire code between the 4th and 5th level of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Alright,
There are no windows in a place someone is sleeping, therefore it is not up to fire code.
That's true.
That's true.
I'd like to put a domino up against the door here and try and barricade it.
Okay. You barricade it. Give me a strength check.
Look, man, they look like a lot of things, but not really like beds. 19.
They're just beds, but they're
I thought you
made
said
of
they
wood.
were on wooden frames, yeah.
Yeah. 19. You okay? You're good. You stack some beds there, you just shove them against the door, and you're pretty sure they've heard you now because, shoving a huge wooden bed to the door is pretty loud, but
Also, your
Yeah.
teammates have walked away.
your teammates have
alone.
disappeared.
Yeah.
So, do we hear the noises from that direction still?
Yeah, it's pretty, constant. And you also, glance up and, beyond because remember, these are 20-foot high walkways. And the trees are 30 feet to 50. So you look up and the trees are covered in cobwebs. Then you do see a couple of giant spiders peering out at you, but they seem content to stay in their cobwebby tree area.
AKA, they're not hungry yet.
I don't like this place.
I think we should
Yeah,
go
neither.
investigate the weird moaning noise, which is not where the spiders were.
Or maybe it's a creature that's been trapped by one of the giant spiders.
What are the odds of that? Carter, what the fuck is this?
God.
That is an that's the name of the place. 15-foot high iron portcullis embedded in the stone wall at the mouth of a long tunnel. Rough. You can't really see that. That's what you see. It basically looks like a gate. It's 15 feet high. The wall is 20 feet high. That's why you can see the lighting effect is the bars of the portcullis, and you can kind of see past it.
Right. And I assume the mechanism to raise the portcullis is on the other side.
Yep,
What side?
just beyond the gate.
Left or right?
To the south side. So
Do we want to try? Yeah, I was gonna say.
it's a winch. I don't think you can do that with Mage Hand.
Unless, what about two mage hands?
Maybe.
Hey, Mavic, do you have mage hand?
Sure don't.
Okay. I was gonna say, what about 3 mage hands?
It's also 20 feet tall, and there's space you could actually just fly over.
Oh,
Oh.
It doesn't reach the ceiling. The
This is
ceiling
a-
in this place remember, sky.
That's a
Here
fair
it
point.
kind of narrows a bit because there's a tunnel past it and cave, but
Sure.
yeah, you can go above it.
So you're telling me I don't have to scorching raid the bars off?
No.
That's too bad.
Don't use fire down here.
Yeah.
The Archdruid will get pissed at us.
What? Yeah, alright.
or, maybe there is no Archdruid.
Okay, fine. All the spiders living here will get pissed at us.
They can do that anyway.
They're leaving us alone right now.
Besides, I'm
Alright.
pissed at them.
So, what do you want to do?
Watch Teflon
Fly.
try and open the door.
Yeah. Between Mage Hand and me trying to open the door.
Guys, why don't you just fly over to the other side?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. What the?
Oh dear.
But
I think
Omitra, open the
Omitra.
gate! Omitra!
Can you? Sure.
Open Omitra! What the? Tether, go follow Omitra!
well, we're doomed.
After opening the gate!
Flutter.
Y'all are hilarious.
What the?
Could you open the gate?
I would attempt to open the gate myself.
I'd like to come back and aid.
You fucking assholes!
Nice one, Catherine. High five.
I'd like to trade annoyed looks with Elrune. Just like, Who just wanders off from their group?
Stares at the one who went in and opened a door to spiders.
Who indeed?
At least we could follow you. You left open doors.
Hey, we're inside, so there's no more trees.
Yep. So
Oh,
you guys open the portcullis.
Thank you.
Just in case.
And now the portcullis hangs above us like a rusty iron cage. Hey, what the fuck is that?
A maw opened.
Yeah, and you see a staircase going up to the top of the north.
Well, let's investigate that later.
Gee, it's almost
That's
like
a.
people.
Is that a big gate? That looks like a big gate.
I think that's the other side of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
I had a really
You
stupid
hear
thought.
some like.
Sorry.
So okay, so one thing, as you guys start walking in and you guys are talking and everything, the moaning seems to stop. You can still hear moaning in the distance, but there was a moaning that was a lot closer that stopped as you guys approached.
Oh no. Are we in something's guts?
No.
And
I'm gonna bring
Domitra,
out my rapier.
you see as you're passing by in this area here.
The southern one.
Yeah, when you're passing by, you see what looks like an old cloak on the ground.
Uh-oh. Alright, I would like to switch to my assassin's mask.
Is this a magical cloak? I would like to know if it's a magical cloak.
You have your eyesight on.
Well, if I didn't before, I do now.
It
Thank you, Zia.
has a very, very weird aura to it.
But there is an aura.
What school is it?
That's the thing. It doesn't really match any of the schools of magic.
This is just so I can read it.
I'm scared, y'all.
If any. A schoolless magic cloak, eh?
Well, that caught Omitra's interest, I think.
Get ready.
Omitra.
I want it.
What do you see?
Yeah, that's about what
Is
I
it
thought
like
was gonna
here?
happen.
I poke it. I want to make sure there aren't any spiders living in it.
Okay, you poke it. Nothing happens.
Pick it up
Mhm.
and shake it a bit.
You can't.
Why not?
It's too heavy.
Holy shit, we found Goku's clothes.
Listen, dude, it could have been Piccolo's.
That's also true. That's actually better because he actually has a cloak.
Garm, what's your passive perception?
Oh, we're fine.
I
Oh,
mean,
God.
yeah, I assume you mean Realmetics because mine's
Yes.
14.
Okay, cool.
Well, that's higher than Garm's.
That's higher than mine.
Yeah, but so Carter, what do I percept?
Nothing.
Fuck me.
Does
That's
Elrim not notice anything odd?
you're focusing on the pick a cloak.
Nice. Yeah. What's your passive perception?
24.
Yeah, you almost think that you see some movement out of the corner of your eye, but you look behind and it's like, no, it's just Ramlovic.
I still saw movement, so I'm gonna go back this way to take a look while Omitra is dealing with the weird cloak.
I mean, it's too heavy. Catherine,
Okay.
I need to know if
Um,
this thing's more than
Well,
20
hold on.
pounds.
So you turn around the corner, and as you turn around the corner, behind Ralmovic is what looks to be a leather cloak, kind of like the one that they're staring at out inside.
Karu,
Yes.
Omitra said that those cloaks was magical, but not any magic that...
Not a school.
Mm-hmm.
Could I do an Arcana check to see if I
Oh yeah.
recognize anything about that?
What does that mean?
AKA... Well,
Both of you give me Arcana checks.
nope.
Karu, so now there's 2 cloaks?
Mm-hmm. As you wait, the cloak is like on the ground where you're standing right now.
You want to like draw an X? Or
Yeah,
something.
like where?
Mhm.
It's like there.
Oh yeah, that really helped.
I think you're on the wrong layer.
Yeah, Karu.
Oh, am I? I am absolutely on the wrong.
Because
Fucking.
I'm like, maybe it was just my computer lagging.
No.
no.
Okay.
That was me drawing on the wrong layer. There we go.
Mine looks like a pretty ribbon.
This wasn't here before, though, right?
No.
Oh no.
You call that an X?
What?
That's supposed to be an X?
That's supposed to be an. Yeah, shut up.
I see a pie and the number 4.
That's nice.
That looks like a pie to you?
This one over here. The one at the bottom. Yeah, I can see it looking like a pie. But it is actually 2 lines, so.
No, that one was like a sideways K before she moved it.
Alright, so tell us about the number 4.
Yeah, so the number 4 is actually getting a bit upset about the fact that someone's peering at it very suspiciously. Does a 24 hit you, Elrune?
Is that with disadvantage?
It gets advantage because you're.
I am
No, you're suspicious.
suspicious
You're right. You're right.
and
All right.
staring at
Okay.
it.
Totally
Fine.
looking at it.
13.
Nope. It's like my rapier is in front of me. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Did it move or make a noise?
Oh boy.
Yeah,
What the
you hear
fuck?
something coming from behind you, and as if in response to that, the other one just goes like, "Okay, well, gigs up," and just rises from the floor. And roll some initiative.
Oh god, that's
Do
God.
not like.
For a fucking minute there, I thought you were about to say, and that's where we're ending it for tonight.
I
No,
mean,
it's
Don't you
gonna-
fucking dare.
And I was gonna
I
fucking
could.
scream. Nope.
Garm, don't.
Yes, Pie?
Why do you talk?
I like the
Yeah,
sound
we're
of my
still
own
on-
voice.
We have half an hour still.
We still have half an hour.
And begin.
And Garm hasn't had any combat yet today.
Gotta get
What
my
the
dose.
Fuck.
Do I know what those are?
Do any of us?
No, because you guys rolled pretty bad on Arcana check.
Yeah, but now they look different.
yeah, they,
They
do
do.
look different.
Haru, I don't know about magic, but I'm sure I would have learned about
These
some
things are not necessarily from the Underdark. They are considered aberrations.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Horrible monsters that one just tried to attack me.
Are they leathery or fuzzy?
They are leathery. They look like floating manta ray things.
Nice.
With a lot of teeth.
I like these.
God, they're
What
adorable.
the fuck?
I'm also
Oh.
deeply intensely afraid, but you know.
Why
What
does
a-
it say Tethrin's turn if it's Omitra's, and where the fuck did the... There we go. Okay, that's
I don't
better.
know.
That was weird.
Yeah, very
I
weird.
don't know, man.
Although I
Very
grant
weird.
you, this turned out much less horrifying than I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Uh,
expecting enchanted clothing that constricts on you if you put it on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure.
Why do I talk? Why do I give you
give
ideas
me-
for things?
Give me Give me a new Arcana check since you guys have seen these things now in all their glory.
Yay.
Also, Garm, I was thinking the same thing. I just didn't say it out loud.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
that's because you.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna give an Arcana check 4.
Oh my god. That's funny.
All
like,
right, so Omitra and Ralmovic have no idea what these things are. Tethrin, it almost makes sense that you know a bit about these guys because they love lurking in dungeons and caves. These guys are called cloakers. They're basically stingrays, and they prey on adventurers and people.
Yeah, so, close to what I was thinking.
Oh, yo, they got cool tails.
Yeah, let's cut it off
Wait
and
till
make
they
it into a
attack
whip.
I was also
Uh,
kind of expecting the empty cloaks from the Tome of Beasts, but
Yeah.
you know, it's not.
mm,
Or like rugs of smothering or something.
Yeah, trench
Alright,
coat of
so-
smothering. Yeah.
Omitra, it turns out they're not cloaks.
You lied.
Nobody is more disappointed about this than Omitra.
Oh yeah.
It is true.
It
One
also
of their-
explains why they were weird, not schools of magic if they're aberrations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cloaker, while the cloaker remains motionless without its underside exposed, it is indistinguishable from a dark leather cloak.
Hey, they weigh more than 10 pounds, too.
Yeah. I mean, they're large creatures. They are pretty heavy.
Did they talk at all?
Not at the moment, no. Also,
Alright.
Tethrin, your Arcana would know these things like to attach themselves to things.
Yeah. I'm gonna more or less tell the others. Well, can't yet.
No,
but
really?
duh.
What are you gonna do, Omitra?
You said no fire spells, didn't you?
We're not by trees right now.
Yeah, we're inside.
That's true. On the other hand,
However,
fuck this noise.
they lied to you, Omitra.
You could have been a beautiful, wonderful flowing cloak.
I mean, technically speaking,
You
couldn't you
lied
turn
to
it
me,
into
bitch.
a cloak? You could turn it into a cloak once it's dead.
First one hits, second one misses.
I don't want to damage it too much because then I'll have to patch all the holes.
This is why you get mending.
I don't have that yet.
Yet.
Listen. No, that's an action.
Yeah, that didn't
That's an
seem to really hurt it.
Man, why are all these cantrips actions? Alright.
Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean? Yes, it does. Cool. I'm going to assume this is an action. This cloaker is going to suddenly shimmer, and you see it duplicate itself.
I'm sorry, what?
So instead of seeing one, you see 4.
Mirror image, maybe? Something like mirror image?
You've seen mirror image before.
Yeah, but a monster version of mirror image is what I'm thinking of.
So there's 4 of these guys, and they all seem to move in the exact same way. It's kind of hard to tell if they're what's going on, but there's 4 of them now in more or less the same area.
Mix of like mirror image and blur.
Alrighty. Is it me?
It is you.
Okay, well, since we're not by trees, bonus action to switch to my dragon mask. Take one step forward. Yep, he's within range. Take a deep, 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 deep breath. And spew. Dexterity
Alright.
save, please.
I rolled a 6.
Cool, it takes 16 fire damage.
Nice.
And I get to use this again next turn. Doop,
That did more damage.
doop.
Oh my god. I love it. Pie, that is
What?
wonderful.
Wait.
I scribbled it. I put it in Discord
Can't put it on stream.
if you want to.
That's so cool.
It's really good.
I think I like that art better than the actual art.
You like his angry little Pac-Man face.
Yo.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that far off. Oh, sorry.
Alright, I'm terrified.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I had a brief moment of fear and I had to look up and make sure I actually did have the circle on me. So what do you think, guys? Scorching Ray to at least destroy the illusions? Or just beat the shit out of it?
Well, you'd probably have disadvantage anyway. I would
Don't
try...
waste spells on the
Yeah.
illusions.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would
alright,
try
that's
to
fair.
just beat the shit out of it.
Alright, I'm gonna try and beat the shit out of it with the old Boom and Kopesh. And I'm
Alright.
all jacked up on necromancy, so that's a 27.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right.
So does that cut through the illusions and go boom? Because
How did...
it did crit.
1 second.
Did it not roll damage?
He didn't do it yet.
Or hasn't told me if it hit.
Give me a d20.
Mm-mm.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
17?
Oh wait, I rolled a d20?
Yes.
I rolled a d20. Okay, sorry about that. I am not
Hmm.
familiar with mirror image. I'm used to you guys using it, so I just... That was a... Okay, so you hit a duplicate.
Mhm.
So it is down to 3 of it. 2 duplicates in itself.
I need to know, if it was my roll, would that have been the real one?
No, it wouldn't. I rolled a 16.
Go team. Alright, well,
You got rid of 1.
yippee.
Do you have 1 or 2 attacks? 1 attack?
One attack.
1 attack.
Sorry, I'm just thinking. Karu, if I step away and draw an
Mhm.
opportunity attack upon myself, would that help Elrune figure out which one's the real one?
No, because all 3 attack you.
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
That's my turn. I fucking hate D&D. This sucks.
It's great.
I don't
What?
hate
You guys have
D&D.
used mirror image a lot. Now it's being used against you.
I know, and I've never used it. What do I do to deserve this bullshit? You're a wonderful DM, Karu. I do like playing this game. I just hate these.
This one is going to let out a moan, which you recognize now as the sound you heard when you were coming this way. But this time it is so close that I need everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Every
Motherfucker.
fucking time we try and think that we're helping somebody in danger.
Nope.
This is why we have to stop trying to be nice people.
Oh, whoops.
19.
I accidentally GM rolled, but I got 21.
I got a 3.
Okay, so Tethrin, you are scared. You are
Yeah.
frightened. Everyone
that
else
one.
is fine. These are monsters. You're scared, but not scared enough.
I need to get fucking training in this.
Elrune.
Okay. I really, really wish that insightful fighting would help me against these duplicates, but it won't.
Why not?
Because it just Yeah. I
Oh.
can give you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish that would be really cool. Studying the enemy to try and figure out which one's the real one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but these things move exactly the same, so
Yeah.
and magic
Okay.
is involved, so
I don't know if these things can do more area attacks, so I'm going to at least move one step away from Realm Mevic and attack this guy.
okay.
$17.
You hit another duplicate.
Fucking piece of fucking shit.
And now it's down to 2 duplicates.
Okay,
Well,
offhand
1 duplicate
attack.
and 1 not duplicate.
Curve.
Okay. Let's see if I can clear out one more duplicate. 15 to hit.
You hit the real one.
Okay, I get sneak attack because Realm Epic is right beside. So
Wow.
I do
13.
13 with my offhand.
Nice.
Like, piece of fucking shit.
Stop moving. Yep, you hit the real
He
one.
probably doesn't like the fact I hit the real one, but I hit it.
No. Omitra.
Interesting. Does it have duplicates left?
The one by Realm Evic, and Elrune has one duplicate left.
I think Realm Epic and I can deal with this one if you want to deal with the other one before it does the mirror image.
I'm just gonna return.
Okay.
If an attack hits it, it's destroyed. Alright. So. We're gonna use some bullshit first. Don't scroll up. Okay, so as a bonus action then, I'd like to cast it at this one with duplicates.
Because it just hit.
It hits the not duplicate. So it
All
takes 3 points of damage.
Continue hitting it.
Ah, I lost my dice.
Good job.
I mean, you lose a duplicate.
Oh god, it fell like between all the cables. Alright, next D20. It hits it again.
I roll my eyes and continue hitting it.
Hey, you hit the duplicate.
Woo!
All right,
Duplicate
I gotta
is dupla done.
fix my spell slots. Right. So now there's only one of those over there, right?
Yep.
Excellent. All right, and since that is not a cantrip, that means I can only cast a cantrip at most.
Uh-huh.
And
I found it.
congratulations.
That was the quietest little thing. It was so cute.
Earl's staring at me like, what are you doing?
No, that's touch. Never mind. Damn it. All right. Then I'm just going to blast the western one.
Okay. Do you? The 17 hits.
For 12 damage.
Okay. It's starting to look injured.
Oh, wait a minute. No, that's when I have advantage. Never mind. Man. If only I had advantage on range attacks.
Okay, so this cloaker's not too happy that, you guys just went and
got rid of its duplicates.
Elrune is going to try and bite you.
Okay.
Rude.
I hate that cloak. I rolled a 23 and an 8.
Yep, that's what I thought.
That cloak
Realmovic?
is the reason Elrune can tank.
Yes.
Yeah, what's up?
Realmovic, the tail whap is going for you. That's going to be a 22.
Alright, that's gonna hit me.
That's 11 slashing.
That's not ideal.
Yeah, at least someone
okay.
else tanks the fucking bite.
I'm still up.
Good. All right.
That
Why
takes
wouldn't
a lot of
you?
health. Fuck, dude, I forget how much health you lose doing your blood shit.
I don't have to do as much as I do, but I do more than I should.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
I don't like this one, right? I can't get
Yeah.
closer to it. So,
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure you got that one. And then I'd like to aim in such a way that I don't hit Elrune or Rao. Take a deep breath. Oh.
You're frightened.
Of the other one.
They're
Mhm.
identical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're identical. It still failed its dex, so it does take 9 fire damage.
Cool. And then as a bonus action, I would like to give Rao inspiration. Because you probably need it more.
Oh, thanks.
Am I wrong?
I mean,
It's
no,
true.
but
All right, and you are no longer frightened at the end of your turn. It's just one turn fright.
You just hear, well, Omitra just hears Sethrin go, "Son of a bitch!" And then kind of turn to glare back at the other guy.
Done?
Yeah, let me just...
Realmovic. There's no duplicates.
that's good. In the meantime, I will kick the crap out of this thing.
Maybe it's because you haven't updated in 70 years.
14!
Ah, you have it. Inspiration.
Inspiration! I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Is a D8.
Mother!
15!
15
That
hits.
should hit.
What?
Ah.
Yeah, Elrune's attack hit when she rolled the 15.
This is the best day ever.
And it didn't hit a duplicate.
13 slashing damage.
And if it moves, 9 more.
We did it.
We fucking did it.
Let's fucking go, boys. I'm gonna try to connect one last time, but that's my turn.
So it was 13.
Yep, failed to connect to server, and it's set to auto, so I don't know.
That's weird because we can still I'm still loading the chat and
Yeah.
everything.
Chat server and stream server are two different things. Yeah, and I can see other people still streaming, so just like whichever one it's auto set to is, I guess, not working.
Yeah. It's the cloaker's turn, and yeah, it's going to pop its illusions, and that's its turn.
A tumble is an acrobatics, right?
Yes.
I want to get over here so I can flank this piece of shit.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics.
14.
Fuck, I forget. Is that against?
It's against athletics or acrobatics.
I rolled a 5.
So I actually get past.
Yep.
Sweet. And now I have advantage on my attack.
And so do Realmovic and Tethrin.
25 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
31 damage.
Yeah, you do a number on this thing, and you kind of wound one of its wings, and it starts to list to one side, not quite able to fly.
23 with my offhand.
That hits.
It takes another 2 piercing.
Still up, barely.
Finish this thing off. And well, I mean, Omitra should honestly get rid of the mirror images because you can do more attacks than we can, but listen.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll my eyes and use a magic missile on this thing. I'm gonna use a slot for it.
I mean, Magic Missile is the perfect minion killer, so it also is the perfect
Three,
mirror image killer.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My poor slots.
First one hits. Second one hits. Can I roll? Third one hits.
It's what?
The monster.
There we go.
You had to roll above a 6, and you couldn't do that.
Oh wait, no, the second one. Okay, so first 2 hit it, and then you burst 2 of the.
Son of a bitch. Of
Two
course.
And then I'm missing 1. That was a 9, and it had 2 left.
Which means it is lower than the required 11.
So it hits the creature for 2.
Oh my god.
How's it doing?
It's looking a bit bloodied.
The other one was worse off.
Really? Is it?
Mhm.
I'm so annoyed that this is not a cloak and it's not mine.
I knew it.
I
I knew it.
hate you.
Oh my goodness.
Oof.
You
Okay.
little bitch.
First one hits an illusion.
Oh, so the
Second
crit
one.
hit it.
Second one, there's no illusions left, so
Yes.
So the crit hit. Aww.
This motherfucker.
that was pretty low
Yeah.
Yeah.
for crit. Yeah, it's still doing okay. I mean, it's bloodied, but it's still flying. A bit scorched.
You know what? I'm gonna try and intimidate the crap out of it. You stupid fucker.
You're
I
gonna
want
scare
you
it.
to be my cloak.
You're gonna turn it into a cloak.
Yeah.
You're gonna be my cloak.
Alrighty, so this cloak does not like what's happening. It can't do shit at all. You know what? It's gonna go after Ralmovic this time.
Alright. Yes,
not.
my friend. How may I be of assistance?
Does 13 hit you?
No.
Cool. Tails for Elrond. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
You know what? It is still gonna try and flee.
Oh,
Oh, you son of a bitch. Have
Wait.
fun, guys.
okay.
16 to hit.
16 to
hits.
hit?
11.
That misses.
No, you have a Garm, you had advantage.
You did have advantage. 21
21.
hits. Well,
Oh,
it
God, no!
boomed. It boomed.
Boomed!
It
Booming
moved!
blade.
Th-
Levick used booming blade on it, didn't he? Last
yes,
turn?
9 thunder damage as soon as it moved.
oh, you're right. I was gonna give a kill to Tethrin because Tethrin is going up first, but the booming damage would have been enough to take it down.
It actually came up! It almost never comes up!
Oh, I am so salty that I didn't get the kill on that.
Get fucked!
You all go to attack it, but you just see this like boom of energy, and it just like collapses to the ground dead.
Relmag's just like, oh yeah, cool.
I forgot it did that.
All right, there's still
Stop.
one in the cave.
Stomp. 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 Stomp.
Wouldn't that be
Stop.
slower movement because you're stomping?
Yeah, I think that's half movement.
Oh, fucking mother.
Emotionally
I mean,
difficult
it's
terrain.
true.
I'm going to just switch my mask because irritated. So that's my bonus action. Actually, get the right mask out. Come on. And then I'm just going to stab this thing after I turn on my feet. Advantage is not on. Check. 16.
Nah, I forgot. Whatever.
Hmm.
I
What?
tried to add a quote, but I didn't actually.
I'll do it. Don't worry.
Does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
16 damage.
Okay, it's not dead.
I'm going to expend an inspiration to do. Because fuck this.
Quit poking holes in my cloak.
I'm fixing it. Another 6 damage.
That's enough. You tear it down the middle, and it collapses to the ground.
Yay!
I take out
Congratulations, you have defeated the 2 cloakers.
I take out a sewing needle and start sewing it. No, just kidding.
We did it. Go team.
Should we end there for the night?
The fuck?
Yeah, what? Joe?
What the heck was that on Twitch?
What?
I don't know. I'm not on Twitch.
I think we just got connected again.
No, we're hosting somebody else.
We're probably hosting, yeah.
It's auto-host,
All right, so for the recording's sake, thank you for watching, guys. And remember, we have our Patreon, and we love supporters. And anything else? I'm not sure what we're doing, so we're doing... We'll have to double check that.
Something next. Check our Twitter.
Yeah, check our Twitter. We'll be doing something on Wednesday, and something next Friday.
Yeah.
Probably this next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday we'll continue this. And just an update because we haven't done it. I am going to try and process the Madness episodes for podcast format. So for those who are who prefer listening to podcast and catch up, because we only have like 3 episodes out, and see if we're doing that. And we're also going to RPG-a-thon in July.
It's going to be the 13th and 14th. It's Saturday, Sunday, right?
Yes, I think, or Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
13th for sure.
You can catch the top 3 of us there.
Yeah. And we'll have some merch, and come say hi if you're in Edmonton.
Yeah, it's in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, just so we're all,
Just so
There's
we're all
more
clear.
than one Edmonton?
Actually, yes, in Scotland.
Cool.
Huh.
And because this is a recording, 2019.
2019. Yes.
I mean, that is true. But, I mean, if RPG-thon goes well this year, we probably would go again next year.
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Yeah, but the dates might change.
That's true.
True.
That's
Anyway,
true.
have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.